Hello everybody, welcome to Wait and Stream. We are playing Dungeons & Dragons, but we were playing a different one than we normally play on Wednesdays. Well, one, it is Monday. Two,
Wait, it is?
What?
right? Does everyone know that now? It's fucking Monday.
I had no idea.
No idea. But we have, we were supposed to play yesterday, however, due to garbage of work, we did not play yesterday, and I didn't get to kill any of these kids. So, a little bit disappointing, but
Not this point.
through some weird communication, and I guess technically a miscommunication, we're playing today, which is actually my campaign, a level 10 Super Madness, at this point, campaign of
Fuckery.
fuckery. It has quickly gone that way. Yeah, right? Art 13,
Gotcha.
XX, Art XX 13. There we go. All of those X's. We talked about that earlier. Yeah, right? It's not Wednesday. However, it's Monday. But this is we're just doing this. We're filling in. It's going to be fun. Hopefully everyone enjoys it. And yeah,
We're in the middle of an invasion, a literal war, so it should be really good.
in the actual, like, little bit of back up to it, they went into the Elven Nation, which is actually a hardcore empire of, like, warlike elves who have been preparing themselves for probably 1,000 years, getting their shit ready to go. There's a power struggle between the current emperor, who left his seat of power, and the new empress, who has taken control. The current emperor, after a bombing raid on his group, has decided that he is going to retake his throne and has had these adventurers come with him. Now,
Recruited us.
he has recruited them. It was a little easier than I expected because they all got carpet bombed. I appreciate that, Art. I appreciate that very much. But yeah, so after that, they jumped into the fortress, which was the gnarly exposition of their airship crashing through the front door as they jumped off using Dimension Door. And they fought their first boss of 3. So there's 2 bosses left. Right now, the party's a bit hurt, a little burnt on spells, but they are going to continue forward and ford the river in the case of Oregon Trail on this one.
I don't want dysentery. I'm just saying that right now.
Right.
Everything. You clicked a thing.
Come on. My... right, you see it.
I see it.
That's so
It's okay.
dumb.
No.
No, I can fix it right now. That's just so stupid. It was working just a second ago. Why do you do this to me?
Roll 20. Oh, XSplit.
No, roll 20 is just fine. XSplit's the one that decided to bug me on this one. It was up, ready to go, and then it wasn't.
I'm gonna spam taco emojis in Twitch chat.
You're a terrible, great person. I don't know. I hate you. Okay. So, just so a little filler in, I do a lot of theater of the mind, as they call it, which is, like, I do a lot of descriptive work, and everyone just kind of functions with it as we go through. Hopefully I can get at least some sort of visual for people in the sense of, like, tokens sitting on the map so you can kind of see positioning where everyone is.
We typically don't function with a grid ever, but we've been starting to use that like whiteboard, so
Yeah.
hopefully we'll figure it out.
Usually.
Functioning is... We don't want to talk about that. We don't talk about functioning. We are mildly functioning at best.
Are we still talking about D&D or real life?
I don't want to know.
Yeah, I'm confused. I don't want to know.
So, continuing on where we left off, you guys had just killed off Jal, the son of Minerva, who was known as the Raging Wind. Fortunately for you, you guys managed to use Hold Person on him, so he got to use none of his abilities in order to almost wipe out your party.
I did that.
It was a good move on your part. However, you do have to
For once.
Yeah, you still have to deal with her daughter, who is your next boss, and then you have to deal with Minerva herself. We are short 2 players. However, I'm going to substitute them with a NPC named Andres, who is actually the Emperor himself trying to retake the throne. yeah, so I mean, is there anything
So
you guys in particular want to do?
We were still in the, like, weird maze thing, right?
Yeah, and so there's
like, we're still in there?
So yeah, before they started the combat, the Minerva actually used the power of the throne to create a forest maze made out of the Feywilds. So it's a little bit on the more intense side of kind of craziness, weirdness, all sorts of strangeness going on in the world.
As Warmash puts a bunch of magical bullshit.
My special
Magical bullshit.
Can me being a ranger, would I be able to roll survival to just like travel through this like no problem?
Yes, I would allow that for sure, because being a ranger, again, because of the special nature of your rangerness as well, you'll get advantage on trying to do survivals here.
Okay, I was gonna ask if I give him advantage, but well then, I guess I don't have to do shit.
Yeah, for him it's like a natural intuition that he's feeling.
So
No, it's cool. No, you don't have to explain how he's better than me. It's fine. It's fine.
I don't need to explain that to you ever.
Fuck you.
Can I have a conversation with Invis?
Andres?
Who?
Andres?
So first off, let's talk about that survival roll. So, Athelstan, your survival was very successful. You actually have no problem navigating this forest. You can actually identify the trees that will help you, and the trees that are going to, like, hinder you, because the Fae is all about that. It's all about that whimsical idea of, like, you don't know which way is which.
This is all elven bullshit.
Yeah. So what's that conversation with Andres? Like, when you look at Andres, he's looking... he still looks powerful, he's standing strong, he looks a little, paler than usual. He seems a little bit off kilter.
A weaker.
A little weaker.
Oh, yeah. Something's suppressing him because he's trying to take the...
He's in a bad mood.
Well, well they don't want him to be at full power because they're screwed. So they're doing something to block it.
So I want to ask him if he might be able to tell me real quickly a little bit more about the harbor that I picked up after killing after we killed the sun.
Jaw.
After you killed Jaw.
Yeah.
Can I do a quick Arcana check too to see if I can figure out what's
going on? Go ahead.
Oh shit.
18. 18's pretty good. Just based off of what you know for you, April, it is that the halberd itself is enchanted, so it's a +3 weapon.
Okay.
It is designed as... It's not designed with mithril like most other weapons. It's actually designed with a mix of adamantine and osmium, like part of what Pact is, where Pact is part osmium. Well, he's all osmium in this case. Osmium in this world I've decided to use as like a trans-dimensional metal because it just sounds cool.
Okay.
And so one of the properties, and this kind of coincides with what Andres says to you, is he says, once you've unlocked some of the strengths, I understand that this weapon, particularly the Raging Wind's halberd, was able to pass through the bodies of unintended targets. As in,
so hostage situation, you can shoot through the hostage, not harm the hostage, kill the dude, right?
Effectively, it gives you a second chance when you get a critical one.
Okay, well, I mean...
So if you roll a critical one, you get to roll again, and if you can roll a successful hit, you'll still miss, but you won't get a nat 1 anymore.
So quick question then. Would that would not stack with my current feature of it's not savage attacker, it's fighting style. Because on fighting style, I'm allowed to re-roll 1s and 2s.
I'm talking about when you do a hit, not your damage.
No,
your fighting style you're talking about is 1s and 2s on damage, not on your attack roll.
Oh, okay, my bad.
It's two separate things. How long have you been playing this character?
You know what? No.
Probably like at least over a year now. God. I don't have my notebook with me. It's in my car. Too lazy. We're on week like 57, and he's
Yeah.
been in probably since like week 30 or so.
So
Yeah.
so it doesn't. Again, it's not a stacking thing. It doesn't re-roll ones, but like if you get a critical one, normally where you would like hit a friendly, it'll actually you can actually re-roll to determine if if you would hit your intended target or if you would miss. You can only use it. You can use it 3 times per long rest.
Okay. Nice.
It's also it's +3 weapons, so it adds +3 to hit and damage. It's also considered. It's considered a Fey creation because it's made of two different metals, and that's how it phases through things. Is that it's a Fey? It's technically a Fey weapon, and because it's a Fey weapon, it channels damage from the Fey itself. So it's actually an energy type damage rather than just a slashing. So it's normal slashing damage plus a D6 additional of, I would say, like radiant.
And Pact communicate with it at all?
Well, sorry, it's a D6 of force damage. It's not radiant.
So, okay.
What was that?
down.
Ophelia?
Can Pact communicate it with it at all? Because it's like part of the same metal.
It's made of the
Since
same
like
metal, but it's not intention. It's not intelligent.
Okay, I don't know. It's transdimensional.
Yeah.
I don't know those other dimensions. I've been to weird dimensions before.
I've seen stuff.
I'm like basically a couple hundred years old, just in other dimensions at this point.
Yeah.
Just still horrid. Cool. So,
Yeah. So, is there anything else anybody wants to do? Does anybody need to expend hit die or anything like that to regain hit points?
Yes.
Does anybody have the ability to regen spells?
are we taking a short rest by
Short
chance?
time.
Or
You're not going to
anything,
get
or
a chance for a short rest, unfortunately, because you're in technically hostile territory, and even though Athelstan is able to like find you a safe path, there's no telling if something may jump out of the forest anyways to come get you.
Okay, but I can roll a hit die.
You can go ahead. I'll allow hit die if you need them.
I do.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I'll allow people to roll their hit dice, especially because you're short. Your regular amount of players.
1 hit die.
However many you need.
I didn't take a single hit yet, so.
It's telling me it tells me 7 for monk. Oh, it's my 7 levels in monk.
7 levels of monk.
Alright, I'm back at full health.
Cool.
So, I just want to make sure I got this written down.
So if I get 42, what is this crap?
42 hit points. Let's scroll over it real quick. So it's... Wow, that is a clusterfuck of numbers. I don't even know what's going on there. 78 plus 7, I think that's times 2?
Yeah, what is this?
What did you do?
I literally put it in and it seemed good, and then I came back and.
Well, I mean, you did roll 7 of them, so it's not unfeasible that you got 42. So I'll accept that. Again, you guys are kind of in a bad way right now, so it's totally fine with me.
I mean, the
Okay,
most you could have got was 56. So, I mean, 42 is pretty high.
It's pretty good. So, not a problem.
Okay, much appreciated.
I'm gonna hold off because I have 115 health points. I have 118, so
That's like almost double my health total.
Yeah.
You seem
I'm
up.
back at
It's like,
20.
wait.
oh, that's right. I got that mithril armor too.
You have to get it resized, remember.
Yeah. Fine.
I never get good rolls. That's why I was so weirded out. I was like, that just seems way too good. What could happen? And then I was expecting like, oh, by the way, you got poisoned. I was like, what?
You're
Okay.
using 7 out of your 8 hit jam.
I will make sure you still have Moxed in the initiative order as well. Because he was in there too. So you'll have Moxed and Dappa.
You killed like 2 of the things last time.
He did. You'll have Moxed and you'll have Andres in your initiative order.
Sweet.
Is there anything else anybody wishes to do before you start trekking through the Feywild?
I was to kill this Fey forest. Just start swinging away.
You want to start swinging away?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if he's gonna do that, I'm standing really far back.
So, I mean, even the fact that you, like, does your character have that thought at any point in time?
No.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm an idiot, but I'm not that much of an idiot.
I mean,
What's your int again?
again, you're about brawn, you're about strength, you're about, like, overcoming your challenges through force, so maybe that is what you do. But you're saying it's not, so it's not. So, moving along. Just so people in chat who are watching, looking, this is where they are currently located. I'm pinning it right there. Philanathel, which is the seat of power for the Elven Empire. They have a little bitty continent, but they have a lot more land than meets the eye. Little piece of the land, but they have a lot more, and most people don't get to see anymore. So
A lot of power.
yeah. So as you guys are traveling through this Fey Forest, it's like all sorts of twists and turns. At some point, Athelstan, you're still pushing forward. The 26 survival, you have no problem figuring your way out through this. You're tracking it, going through it. There's a certain point where you actually like go forward and you make a full 360 around and walk back the direction you came. And for everyone who's watching, like, for all of you who are just following and hanging out, this is complete garbage. Like, why is it feels like he's taking you in circles. But your knowledge and your understanding has led you down the right path, which eventually leads you to these, it comes down to this point where you see these two archways, and they're all, like, vines and ropey, like, trees all come together to, like, make these archways, and there's, like, these makeshift doors in front of both of the archways. And you see, in front of them, is two, like, it's like in the tree form on the doors is like an elven figure. And it looks like they're standing there with, like, long spears. They don't look like they're alive or anything like that, like actual people, but it's in the perfect form of what you've seen before in, like, the Elven Guard. And this is where your survival has brought you.
Okay, do we recognize it, or how does Andres react to this?
So Andres is, like, looking at the doors, and he just kind of, like, gets this, like, semi, like, frustrated look, and he just says, he's like, the twin doors, they really brought this out. This is the most annoying. He's like, we have to find the correct door. Anybody remember Labyrinth?
Yes.
So,
Does anybody have lipstick that they can start marking stuff?
Warmash, actually, he's like, actually, I do. Actually, no, I don't.
can I investigate these doors? Or
Let's
More
open
riddle.
all the doors.
Is this riddle time?
Yeah, can
I'm
we?
ready.
Yeah, is there anything written on them or anything?
You guys are, I would imagine you guys are, like, when you stopped to see these doors, because these things are pretty big. They're, like, at least 30 feet tall, 15 feet across. And so you're standing 30 feet back, and you can see these things clearly. You just haven't, if you get closer, something will happen.
Can we throw something at the door before we get close to it?
You can,
Wait, throw Moxed at it.
where's Bippa when you need him?
right?
Right?
Right. I could shoot an arrow. I mean, might be something. Throw a rock. I don't know. Like,
Can't investigate from this far.
I mean, you'll get a limited amount of knowledge, but you can try to investigate.
can we like creep towards it and like possibly?
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Kill her. I mean, again, how close do you want to get?
I mean, I'll move up in at least 10 feet.
Okay. So you get a little bit closer, and when you're within you know, like you're 30 feet away, you're 20 feet out, you start to feel a presence start to build up in both of the doors. It's like this life energy radiating off of them. And you can kind of feel like a slight beckoning, as if it's saying like come closer, but without, it's like a feeling rather than being told. Warmash, do you shoot an arrow?
Only Apple stand
No, I am.
feels that.
Yeah, because he moves closer.
Yeah, I see Apple stand kind of move towards, and I have it like, you know, the bow notched and ready, but it's not like I'm not pulling back or anything. But I'm just very calm. My whole thing is I am reserving action until any hostile actions or anything happen.
So,
you know,
I would probably, I would move back the 10 feet and rejoin the party and just tell them like what I felt.
Yeah, and as soon as you move those 10 feet back, you feel cold, like you feel emptiness where it kind of was, and then you're just like, oh, okay, I'm back to normal.
Huh.
Can I roll another Arcana from here?
Again, it'll be, I mean, you could get an idea, it'll be very limited, just like an investigate would be. You have to get closer inspection. If you want full details.
The only thing that happened when he moved closer was that he felt like
Where was that?
He felt a beckoning.
It felt the same from both doorways.
Yes, it felt like they were calling you towards them.
Was it individual or was it a collective?
It was like a collective. It was a collective feeling.
Okay.
it doesn't have to do with like anything with like mind control, does it?
Well, I just feel like we.
You want to try to roll an Arcana on that?
Yeah.
Let's just roll, see who opens the door.
I'm tempted just to punch the door.
So 15 Arcana, it's like you have a basic understanding of mind control because you do a little bit of it yourself. This didn't feel like it because you feel like it would have tried to take him as soon as it got close enough. It was more of a quiet suggestion, like you should come closer.
Fucking suck blood.
And it wasn't the spell suggestion. I'll just let people know that.
Being charmed. Okay. Well,
Charm, yeah. Charm is like more pulling though, like that would just make you.
It would be more forced.
Yeah.
Well, who wants to try moving closer?
I have 60 HP, so.
Okay.
I mean, I got 84 again, but I'm a little nervous since last time, because, you know.
You're not the one that dropped down to 1 hit point.
Yes, I did.
Yes, he did.
Didn't he? Yeah, didn't he drop?
I dropped and I got back up at 1 hit point.
Oh, no.
down.
I thought you were talking about, for the booby traps, when Applesauce ran through and got hit with those 36 booby traps.
Oh, dear God, yeah.
1 HP. That was so magical.
That was
Beautiful.
Yep. Best moment of my life. Indeed. Okay.
Does Andres have any input on the doors?
If you ask him, he says he's like you must approach the doors and solve their riddle.
Great.
He's like they will not allow me near them due to
Bruh.
due to his presence as like a Fey Prince.
Okay.
But he's like a new person needs to go up and actually solve their riddles, because he's solved a riddle before, which is why the doors would allow him through, but that the fact that there's new people here requires that for the group someone answers their riddle.
So,
No.
since I literally did that with Wrath, does Wrath have any input on this fuckery?
Wrath is just she's standing beside you in her incorporeal form, arms crossed, and it's like, they stole my shit.
What was yours first?
Mine's first. I'm older, And it's like, she's really not older, but, you know.
She always thinks that she's the better of everything, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is that we don't know what happens if we don't get the riddle correct, which is the thing that I'm scared about.
Indiana Jones style face melt stuff.
But
Who has the highest int
you
out of all of
did.
us? I have a +1 int.
Yeah, I think you do.
You've done riddles before, so in Draco's mind, it's how you go.
Bad woman 122. Somebody touch the door.
Oh my god, this is like, you give us a door mark, this happens every time.
I know.
Every
you guys,
time.
like-
It takes 30 minutes to get through a damn door.
and I've
okay?
already told you how to get through this door.
I'll go to the one on the left. I'll approach it.
Yeah, but I suck at riddles.
Alright, so I'm going to stealth over to the door. No, okay, I'm kidding. Alright, so I just get over to the door. Like, if he's
Wait a
approaching
minute.
one, I'll match his speed and, like, parallel.
So you guys are
approach
gonna
the
go
other
to
door.
you're each gonna go to a separate door.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit back and wait. How many
I
doors
don't
are
sit
there?
back and wait because
You're
I suck at riddles.
so Athelstan, you approach the door on the left, correct? And Warmash, you approach the door on the right.
Shit.
You are both given an individual riddle that is spoken to you in your mind. Like, when you move up, you both feel, like, when you first move up in that 20-foot range, you feel that beckoning presence. And as you both diverge, the presence becomes stronger from the individual door itself, which pulls you in a little bit more and makes you... making you is a strong term. It, like, you feel a warmth coming from it. Like, it's enticing. It wants you to come to the door and answer the riddle. So, the door on the left addresses you personally and says, Athelstan, have you come to answer a riddle?
Bruh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see Athelstan be like, what?
Can we
I
all
can't
hear
hear
it?
you.
No, it's speaking to him within his mind. So it's like it's speaking to him specifically. And when it talks to you, your world starts to shift, and this happens to you simultaneously, Warmash, as you hear the same like, Warmash of the tribes, have you come to answer a riddle?
I am not liking this at all. And in my mind, it's like, no, I've come to open a fucking door.
And there's no mirth, there's no like emotion in it involved. It is legitimately it just goes like, to pass for what you want, you must answer us.
Well, of course, my character would be obvious and showing he's a mother. Okay. And of course, he's now like focusing and trying to meditate. You know, he's like barbarian, trying to give up, you know, and becoming a monk and all that. And he's just like,
A red, blue, green.
what is this fucking? I mean, this riddle.
And so that's when it like shifts for both of you. You're in your mind's eye and in your vision. For everyone standing around you, you guys are kind of like staring at these stores and like you seem normal, but for you guys, you end up in this completely white planescape. Both of you are standing side by side as the guard figures, who are standing 30 feet tall over you, are now sitting in like chairs, like side by side, like looking at both of you. And you know,
Like, are we able to see each other?
you can see each other, yes.
Okay.
And
I still, that doesn't bring me much security because they could both kill us. Okay, anyway.
and so they look to both of you, and they each recite to you a different riddle. So for Athelstan, your riddle, it says, stronger than steel and older than time. They are more patient than death and shall stand even when the stars have ceased to shine. Their strength is embedded in roots buried deep, where the sands and frosts of ages can never hope to touch or reach. Warmash, you get your riddle.
Okay, first of all, I fucking hate riddles, dude. Like, oh, okay.
Yo, I've been through this. This is
Yeah.
your turn.
And so it looks to you and it just goes, Warmash. It holds most knowledge that has never been said. But it is not the brain, it is not the head. To feathers and their masters, 'tis both bane and boon. One empty and one full. And they just like sit back in their chairs and they look at you guys. And I'll for you guys to like look it over, I will post it in the Skype chat so you can look at it and you can read it.
Okay.
Thank God.
'Cause I have an idea,
So this is Cody's.
but I am always wrong with this.
Oh god.
Oh God, there's a screaming.
Yeah,
noise.
that was great.
What?
And the bottom one is Mike's. So, just so you know, when they deliver this riddle to you, they ask you then, like, as you're sitting and contemplating what's going on, they just say, like, do you require assistance?
They say that to me.
They say it to both of you. It, like, simultaneously, like, resonates in your guys' head.
And I just kind of like flash in my brain. Is it a mountain?
And so the statue on the left, like, smiles. Like, you see, like, the wood, like, crease in its face, and it's just like, very good, rider of the Autumn Fae. And the one on the red is still, like, looking at you, Warmash, and it's just like, what do you require assistance, Warmash?
Yeah.
So the option here is you're being
Or a
allowed
friend.
to call in one of your party members.
Oh God. Any party member?
Any party member.
So
Andres.
Not
I'm calling
NPCs.
Andres. Damn
I'm
it!
not his thing pop up or the riddle.
Huh?
Did you put it in Skype or Roll20?
I put it in Skype. April put it in.
In
Roll20.
Skype. I put it. Well, no, I just put it in Twitch.
Oh, Twitch
If
chat.
have we discovered what possibly could be the punishment if we give the wrong answer? Because I would like the best case scenario, like sorry you can't pass, and then they put us back and leave us alone. But knowing D&D and knowing Mark, that's not going to happen. It's going to be like Indiana Jones. My face is going to fucking melt.
I'm not a particularly easy DM.
Yeah, because
I give you fair
like,
chances.
roll
but
nat
if
20s.
If it goes wrong, it goes
Hits
wrong.
me 5 times, attacks me 5 times, hits me 4 times, 3 are nat 20s. Ladies and gentlemen, this dude's a dick.
So yeah, it says any party member that isn't an NPC, it has to actually be a player character, can help you.
Okay. Anybody
Phone a
feeling
friend.
something? Yeah, right.
Phone Philia. She's really
Yeah.
good.
I would Warmatch would probably go with Philia.
Only because in real life I legitimately looked up a bunch of riddles before I had to do this.
Well, do you know
I
what
think I
it
know.
is?
I think I know one, but I don't know if I know.
Did you look up the answer to this riddle?
No.
Good. Okay, then you're fine.
You can trust me.
Because I'm...
Because I did a lot of riddle research before I was gonna do riddles for my quest, so I looked up a lot of riddles. But that was a while ago.
Yeah.
Is it a
That
book?
was like a year ago.
You can't
Hmm?
answer. Warmash has to answer.
So you guys are both asking me.
I have 2 answers, and one of them...
Can he bounce the answers off of me and then we can go
yeah,
from there?
he can bounce answers off and try to do a process.
So you
of
had
elimination.
which
Can
one
we
did you
summon
have?
Google?
The stronger than steel one? Or the knowledge
That-
one?
Mine is it holds most knowledge that has never been said. But it
The one I'm
is
not
the
sure
brain,
about.
it's not the head. To feathers in their masters, 'tis both bane and boon. One empty and one full.
Oh, the feathers in their masters. That's like the real.
That's the real tip
Yeah.
there, but keep it to yourself. Because you weren't the friend you phoned in, it was Philia that was phoned into this one.
First mistake.
Because
Cody's really good at riddles.
very nice to know. Can I just turn to him like, hey, by the way, buddy, you know?
No, I mean,
he's right fucking there. Come on.
You've called in who you're gonna call in, and the riddle was only given to you.
Can I maybe like gesture something to him? I'm like, dude.
You don't even know what the riddle was.
Okay, so Philia. The two answers I'm thinking of. I feel like the one that everyone kind of it holds most knowledge that has never been said. So what holds knowledge, like book or paper or tome, something like that, yeah. But it is not the brain, it is not the head. So I'm thinking maybe it's the heart, because you know your heart knows, blah blah. Two feathers in their masters, 'tis both bane and boon. One empty and one full, but that's what throws me off at that last part. One empty.
It's not the heart. That doesn't make sense because it doesn't hold any knowledge. To be honest.
Never know, but
I want to say.
I would say a book or something.
I want to say book or just paper or like parchment or. The feather part really makes me want to say like it's writing of some kind.
Yeah.
Like that makes me think of a quill. Cody, I could see you.
I know, and
I don't know
looking.
if there's gonna be like any leeway between book and paper, but I thought of book first because it holds most knowledge that has ever been said. Makes me think of like a lot of pages.
About the same here. One empty and one full, because you can have one empty page and one full page, but it makes more sense if you have one empty book and one full book.
Works for its page or book.
Yes, same way.
So,
books start out empty.
After a few minutes of deliberation, you hear the voice in your head, Warmash, and Philia can hear it too, because you were the phone-in friend. It's just like, do you have an answer for us, Orc of the Tribes?
Can I get advantage since technically he's in my head and he would know that I was a
Advantage on
barbarian?
what?
Didn't know what paper was until recently, okay? Just saying, I was a barbarian, work at the tribes, he knows this.
Don't you own
But,
a book?
okay, so I'm gonna say, yeah, book. Or paper, book. A book
What
full
is-
of papers.
I need
It's a paper-
I need an answer.
Paperback book.
Paperback book. Yeah, there we go. Can we do that? Yeah. Paper. Piece of...
So, you see the statue smile, and it says,
Oh, no, I'm dead.
It
I'm dead.
says-
That's how I die.
it
We're
says,
dead.
congratulations, both of you. You have successfully answered our riddles.
We did it.
Oh,
And
wow.
this is the point.
Wait, Cody
where
did
you-
too?
Yeah, he got it. It was the mountain.
Mountain.
And so
That one too.
now it comes back, and you're all back in the normal scape, and you're like you hear from the doors. It says, "What do you desire most, challengers?"
If any thoughts pass through our head, does that?
No, it's
anything?
confirmation. It's
Cares.
just so basically what this is, so that you have a full understanding. They're not just offering like easy open passageway to your next boss. They're offering you passage to anywhere you wish to go.
I want to go home. Fuck this
Dude,
noise.
oh no! Don't be that guy.
Don't be Dangaroo.
Don't be the hunter. Yeah,
Well,
Can't
aren't
we
we
just
trying to
go
get
to
to the other side of the throne room?
we're
Yeah.
trying to get to the throne room.
Your initial
nervous.
your desire is to like your main quest is to move on and get to the next person, who is the daughter.
But aren't
What
they
would
like
happen
in
if
the
we just
throne
went
room?
straight?
You're in the throne room now, so saying be in the throne room, you are where you are. Because the Feywilds has manifested itself
Oh, okay.
in the throne room. However, if you just want passage
to
through,
get to the next.
you just say, I want passage through. However, they are offering you more, which is a one-way ticket out of this dump. Well, out of this, like, fucked up
entire
business.
elf. So
Yeah.
we leave our ship, we leave everything
It's
behind.
them tempting us, like giving us a bargain of just go away and leave us alone. Pretty much.
That means they're scared.
Exactly.
No, it's just one of those like,
Mog's way of fucking with us.
yeah, like here's your way out. I gave it to you.
It's my way
Wing
of
plus
presenting options
spider
and seeing
die.
how you go. So what is your
I
desire?
mean, I don't think we can stop. I don't think we can leave Andreas by himself in here. I'm not about that.
No.
I'm not a good person, but I'm not a bad one either. So.
My desire is to pass
me.
those level 20 stats. Can we do that?
No, it's a place. You have to go to a place.
Oh,
Pleasure Town? Is that the place?
down.
Funky Town?
I'll give one person an opportunity to make a intelligence check.
I'm pretty sure I'm still the best.
Oh,
Best
can I
intelligence?
make it?
One
What is
person
yours,
an
negative two?
opportunity.
I only
I
have
have
a
the best.
one.
I have a -1.
I have a 1, that's it.
You're the smartest
Should I do
person
it?
here.
It doesn't matter. Go for it.
I'm a
Can I
ju-
give her advantage?
No,
17.
it's just a regular intelligence check rather than a skill or anything. So 17.
Nice.
Pretty good.
There is
For a +1?
there is a moment of realization where you remember these things are creatures of the Fae. Their power extends beyond just simple places. It also extends to realms and points in time.
God.
So it's a broader
So we could,
concept.
like-
You could be like, I want to go to Red Hawk before the incident happened. Or you could be like, I want to go 1,000 years back into the past at this specific location here.
Do we all get a choice, or we have to collectively decide? Because this could take a bit.
I would say the two guys who answered the riddle get to make the choice
Okay.
because they answered.
Would I know... I can explain this to them, though, right? Like, they're talking about within time and space.
Mhm.
Do I know that if I wish back to that time that we don't exist anymore? If it's like thousands of years in the past or something?
I mean, if it's thousands of years of past, you can automatically assume you don't exist there.
So if I send ourselves back there, it's gonna create like a paradox or something, right?
It may be part of the time stream itself. You never know.
God, time stuff, guys.
I hate that stuff.
Maybe that's how it always happens. Back to the
No.
future.
We could go back to the time before they got carpet bomb, and then just
Well,
one
I was thinking farther to like when Andreas was still emperor, but that screws with a lot of our relationships in
and
general.
plus, he was a different guy back then than he was who he is now.
Yeah, all the stuff. Well, yeah, he would be different.
He would just probably order us to die.
So I'm good with like what has happened has happened. Like I don't really feel like I need
I'm
to
good
go
with that,
forwards
too.
or backwards.
Well, one thing we could do is we could go back to the point in time and into the throne room right before we attacked, catch them off guard. That way they won't be at full garrison or whatever, possibly.
I don't know if we'll know when that, if they're never on full guard though, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
We
Or
don't
we can
know
always
when
go
that
back
is.
to when and where we got carpet bombed and be like, hey, by the way, there's a carpet bombing coming, and maybe possibly save all those troops and then have a better chance of save these ideas. Or we could just do it right
We
before.
probably Jolt again.
Yeah.
I have one point to make out. Do you guys remember the first time we went through that encampment, but we just kind of went straight through it? We didn't stop to
I don't
see.
think I was with you.
Yeah, you had been captured by
Rupture.
Rupture.
and we just we booked it to the Doom Gate, and we didn't stop to see who the leader was, of that encampment. What if we had met up? What if we had met up with Andres there?
I don't know. The point is like Jaw would be back alive. We would still have to do the whole thing of infiltrating the castle again. They're gonna know we're gonna infiltrate. I don't know how much that would help.
Let's just go back to when her parents are about to, consummate her and just kill them both.
I was born of a ritual, so learn something.
Not you. I meant the elfin bitch who did all this.
Oh, if it's not her, it's gonna be somebody else.
So the doors ask in unison. They say like, "What is your choice?"
Say to the bitch. I don't think we should change time at all.
Yeah, we should just keep going forward.
I don't want to fuck with that.
And you-
That's too many things to deal with.
Pass through it. Most pass needs
Like-
to be.
What happens. We're moving on.
Yeah.
So the doors, and they just say like, "Now enter," and you see both of the doors like open. And it's like, it first starts off as like this brilliant white light, and because you just wanted to continue passage forward, the light dissipates, and all you see is more of the forest out, but it's more of a, rather than having to wind through the trees and stuff like that, it's an open walkway, where it's probably like 30 feet across, just to walk straight.
Alright, I'll go in first.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm
do we-
smack dab in the
do we
middle of the
see
standing order.
Do we see the daughter?
You don't
Like
see
in this-
you don't see the daughter specifically, but you can see a structure kind of built in there. It looks like a stone gazebo that's been built up, and it's like a little bit dilapidated. There's some stones missing. The vines and stuff have grown into it, and you can see it like 60 feet out. And you can clearly see people standing there. So you can assume that's where the daughter's going to be next.
Can I roll perception just to clarify that is her? Or ask Ombus what he sees?
I mean, he says, Andre specifically says, he's like, you said to continue forward. They will lead us the right way. He's like, there's no double dealings with the doors. They give you what you want.
Okay. I will go through then, slowly.
FYI, Double Dealings with the Doors is a great band name.
It's almost like a cover band of the
Right,
Doors.
of the Doors.
Feels, They're double
I'm
dealing.
gonna trademark that. So if anybody takes it, I'll be like, "Yep, I own some of you." So
You love doing that. That's why you're DM.
that is why I'm DM. So you continue forward, and you can see the dilapidated gazebo. It's like small stone structures, like some like walls that have like fallen over. They're only you can guess from the previous architecture of how it was designed, they were anywhere from like 5 to 6 feet tall, but now they're only about 3 feet tall. Some places the columns still exist, which would give someone full cover if they hid behind them. The walls themselves would give you half cover.
This is foreshadowing.
Yes, it is strategic placement so that you understand your area and your scenario. Again, I have to be descriptive because I don't use maps and stuff like that.
So, can I, how far away is the closest cover?
The closest cover is
I'm
about
walking
30
across.
30 feet away from you, so it's 30 feet away from, it's like the halfway point to the actual gazebo themselves. And if you walk up like 20 feet, you can see that the daughter is there in the middle of the gazebo herself, in her flowing robes and everything like that. Her name is Verona, but she has two other people standing beside her who are wearing the same kind of robe look. It's a little less fine than hers to denote that they're more servitude than royalty like hers. And then there's two guards. So how do you proceed?
So I mean, if
And she's in like purple mage robes, huh?
Yeah, she's like purple mage robes.
Froggy's moving up, I'm moving up with him.
Okay. So you guys move up. How far do you move up?
I would say I move up like 30 feet and get into cover.
Okay.
Yeah, I would do the same thing. I would want to take full cover.
Well, yeah, like I'm taking full cover.
How many of us can take full cover?
Two of you can take full cover. Everyone else would take half because there's only two full pillars left. Everything else is like crumbled and fallen apart.
Hi, I have 60 HP. Maybe I should take full cover.
I would say me and you should probably take cover, since we're both ranged.
I'm
Or the melee?
Yeah, I would say Froggy.
I'm gonna die if I take a
would
hit.
Take half cover. Froggy, you should take half cover because well, you're a full barbarian, so you raise
take half cover.
resistance to everything.
No, I don't. Just slashing, piercing. And...
Well, you know what I fucking meant. Shut up.
Is it more than me? Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay, so you guys take your cover, and as you guys like walk up and like you guys get all in position and everything like that, you can hear Verona's voice being like cast out on you, and she's just like, "So you killed my fool brother, and I see you have taken his implements as well, there, Dragonborn."
I mean,
Yes, it's very nice.
I hope you enjoyed them for the short time you have them.
Blah, blah, blah.
So, all you people, go ahead and roll me initiative.
that didn't work.
Nice.
Yeah.
Happened.
It doesn't work.
Nice.
You attempted to use a roll command
Oh,
looking for the value of a selected token, but no tokens are selected.
that's stupid.
Wait, how do you do the manual? It's like roll
It's slash R.
/R d20 plus 3. Is that right?
Yeah, whatever your dex is, girlfriend.
Yeah.
Go,
That's
girlfriend.
how you manually roll.
Okay, so
Oh, me and
go.
Froggy rolled the same.
So I got a 20.
14.
Sorry, I'm trying to get this fucking thing off my screen.
Cody rolled twice.
Yeah, I have advantage on initiative.
He does.
Oh yeah, that's right. You wrote it down.
Yeah,
You got 20?
I finally remembered.
50 weeks back.
Right.
Okay, so let me look at those. So, feeling 14.
Yeah.
Froggy got 14. Do we all have a +3?
Looks like it.
14.
That's weird.
I need to raise my dex. I am terrible as a monk.
Cody got a 20.
Well, it's because you're half monk, half fighter? Barbarian?
Barbarian.
So,
Well, actually, I'm level 3
Jesus.
barbarian, level 7 monk, so a third.
Hey, you want to hear something funny? So I just got the riddle in Skype. Like, it just popped up.
Oh god.
ow!
That's hilarious.
That's amazing.
I posted it like in Roll20 in Twitch chat, and like it was already posted in Skype.
Let me.
Yeah, like, I got it on Twitch, but it didn't ever pop up on Skype.
Hey, question. Just throwing it out there. Next time we do, if we ever have a riddle, which I feel like we are going to sometime with you, can I phone a friend and it be one of the viewers and have them respond? That'd be awesome, I think.
One day, sure. We can totally have one day.
Why not?
or we could just summon Google. See.
If you use Google, you automatically fail the riddle.
You actually have to leave the entire game.
But what
be an
we count
automatic
Google
fail.
as a god, the god of knowledge.
No.
That's
Again,
why we
you
don't
will-
ask you, Froggy.
You will automatically fail the riddle if you use Google, because I'm basing this on the honor system right now. So if you use Google, I will fail you. And you will suffer consequences.
Wait, honor system or honor roll? Because I'm on one, but not the other. Okay. I know that was stupid. I'm sorry.
Die.
Alright,
I don't know why the initiative thing doesn't work from the character sheet. It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's super
We're
strange.
gonna kick AI.
I have to have. Oh god, your NPCs rolled bad.
They both rolled nat ones?
They did.
That's
course.
nice.
You know what?
Well, maybe you should reroll.
No.
No.
Whatever.
So
It is what it is.
First on the initiative order is Cody, Mr. Athelstan.
Gotta look at what I'm doing.
Joe Cody,
What is it?
don't fuck up.
So, I mean, there's the 2 guards and the daughter.
2 guards, 2 other mage users, and the daughter. 2 other magic users and the daughter.
Okay. So, I'm gonna use my bonus action first to cast Hunter's Mark on the on one of the mage users.
Okay.
I'll say the one on the left. However you have it.
Okay.
How many people are there? Sorry.
5.
5 NPCs, including her.
There's a total. Yeah, there's a total of 5, including her.
Okay.
So it'll add 1 piercing damage. I mean, it'll add a piercing damage once you
Yeah.
rolled a hit.
Yeah.
I don't like
I
that
just
roll
wanted to
20
get
highlights the ones.
right.
Right. Like, you failed, and we're gonna highlight that and make sure you know that. Although the 20s aren't so bad, it makes you feel good, you know, so...
So does a 26 hit?
Maybe it's rolled 11.
You're shooting that mage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And I get my radiant damage.
Okay.
So that's 11 points of radiant damage, and then 12 points of piercing.
Okay.
And then I have extra attack, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you always have extra attack.
So I'll just go to hit the same mage. 22 hit.
Yeah.
So that's 17 piercing damage, and then 5 radiant damage. Do you add on Hunter's Mark if it's the second attack, or is it just on the first attack?
I believe does it say once per turn?
You deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it. Okay,
so it'll add on.
So then I'll roll it again since it's a separate attack. Okay, 6. So that's 23 piercing and 5 radiant.
Okay. So you see, like, your bow goes out, and your radiant damage like courses over its body, and like totally like it does its damage. But you see the arrow. When the arrow hits, it doesn't sink as deep as you would hope for. So you can tell that they're resistant to that kind of stuff.
Okay.
To arcane or just piercing?
To piercing. It seems like you might be able to do like piercing, bludgeoning, and slashing.
Oh, I'm gonna slash. Yeah.
Give me 1 second. And then how much radiant damage was it again?
On the second one or total?
Total.
Okay, so the radiant damage was 16 total, and then the total piercing between both attacks was 12, 29, 35.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So.
And then, I mean, I would go back into cover. It was like I popped out, threw 2 arrows,
Yeah.
and...
Perfect. So it is actually their turn now. So, both the guards are going to come together, and they're going to move forward to your guys' position. They're actually going to go for Athelstan because he's clearly shown that he is dealing the damage now. So they're going to try to take out a high target right now. So both of them are going to get to go right. Both of them are going to attack you right now. They're both using their Elven Greatswords.
Awesome. I'm sure they have, like, extra stuff.
I mean, that's...
Extra attack, said all that, of course.
Yeah, they're...
We're level...
Yeah.
Level 10, yeah.
They better be worthwhile fight. Otherwise, this is boring, right?
Yep.
Sweet, I'm gonna get me another great sword. Oh yeah.
I want their outfit,
26
to
hit
be
you?
honest.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first one hits. I'll roll for his second attack. 18.
Doesn't hit.
So he hit with his first one. Oh, sorry, I did that wrong. Nope, that was wrong. I did
Oh,
two.
God.
I did 2d12s for some reason. It's 2d6. So you take 9 points of damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
I was
not
like
too
22.
bad.
Oh,
That's
God.
better, yeah.
Lot better.
So the next
Roll a
guy's...
2 and a 1.
Yeah, next guy's gonna attack. 17. That'll miss.
Nope.
And 15. So that'll miss.
I just imagine like dodge, dip, dive, like.
Duck, dodge, and dip. So next will go the two mages. So one of them is going to cast... who's out in the open?
I think I have
I mean,
half.
they have half cover.
I'm covered.
Is
You
there?
have half cover,
Okay.
I have half cover, and the other two had full cover, I thought.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering if anybody was out in the open. Okay, so no one's out in the open,
No.
which is good. So it means
Unless
you're
it's
going to add...
Andre.
Yeah, you're going to add 2... You're going to add +2 to your AC for the effective purposes.
Oh, thank God.
As
I'm at
long,
17
as, long as
now.
you stay in that cover. As soon as you're out of that cover, you lose that +2.
Okay.
Sorry, now I have to look up spells.
For full cover, it's +2.
For full cover, it's +4. Fucking magic users. They're bullshit.
Question mark, does that stack with by way of the Kedzai, like unarmed stuff?
What do you mean?
Where if I use... let me... Okay. I'll actually read it, that way I'm not like sounding like I'm making it up or some shit.
You might be. You might be making it up anyways.
This is true.
Was it you that
if you
made
make-
up that meteor spell that like didn't
Right.
exist?
No, that was in the extended shit, so fuck off. If you make an unarmed strike as an attack action on your turn and are holding a Kenzai weapon, you can use that weapon to defend yourself. You gain +2 bonus to AC until the start of your next turn, while you're not incapacitated and the weapon is in your hand.
Effectively, it wouldn't, because then you're in melee range with somebody. You're in combat. The cover only works on
Yeah.
ranged, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just I'll make sure.
Yeah. So both mages are actually going to cast Magic Missile, and they're going to cast it on Athelstan, because again, he's produced damage.
GG. It's all over now, boys. Magic missile's out.
Yep.
So the first one does... oh my god. Hold on. So
Got a 4.
you'll
I was gonna
take...
say,
You'll take 20 points of damage. Because you roll 1d4. For Magic Missile, you roll 1d4, and then use that number as all of them. For each individual
Oh,
missile.
Oh god.
So you take 20 points of damage from the first one.
Magic missile says no joke.
And then you'll take...
30.
10?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you'll take 10 points from the second one. So
Yep.
then the daughter goes. And she
Alright, don't
casts-
worry, guys. I feel fine.
I'm okay.
Only a couple scrapes and bruises.
Don't worry, it's a flesh wound.
She's gonna go, God, I wish these spells were so much easier. Wish there was an easier way to look them all up. You magic users are bullshit.
Uh-huh.
I agree. That's why I put all the page numbers next to my spells for like the PDF. So it's getting
Yeah.
too hard when I was using my computer to like look up stuff. When I use the app when we're playing around a table, I always like I have like a bunch of spells with like page numbers that I don't use anymore. Nobody can see that, but that's what that's for.
So she's gonna use... yeah, she's gonna go hard on this one. She's gonna use Fireball.
On me, right?
You're kind of all clustered together.
Oh, okay.
Does it still look like we're outside?
Yes. Okay. So you'll have to make, because she's going to try to drop it, because you're all within, what is the range?
30 feet or something, isn't it?
Yeah. Are you all within 30 feet of each other, I'd imagine? 20 feet, actually. So some of you may be able to escape this. So if you're all standing, how far are you total from each other? Are you within 20 feet, or are you
I'm in the full cover, wherever that was.
Yeah, like how big was the cover area?
So the cover area, sorry, didn't explain that fully. So the cover area itself, the cover area is about 40 feet total from end to end. The two pillars are kind of like the quarter mark on each side. So from pillar to pillar, it is 20 feet from each other, because then you have 10 feet out.
So it's like pillar 10, 20 feet pillar?
Mm-hmm.
So if the people taking full cover are by the pillars, that's 20 feet.
That's
and
20
then where's the partial cover?
The half cover is to the sides of them. Because to this side, there's
so like on the outside of that.
Yeah. There is some half cover towards the outsides too, on the other sides of the pillars, which would include that 40 feet. So potentially people could be there, but it's, if you're going range, it's a good way to go. If you're going melee, it's probably not. It's just up to you guys. I'm giving you the opportunity.
Okay.
I mean, I wanted whatever was farthest from the fight.
Which would be,
and that had cover.
Where you guys were, yeah. That's where you are.
And I went 30 feet in and got as close to that cover as I could to where I could run out and probably get to the casters.
Okay. So you're probably in that 20-foot range as well. How about you, Mr. Warmash?
I only went to the cover pretty much in between, because Apple Stan and Philly, I'm assuming, took the full back cover, and they're like adjacent. I went up. I would imagine I went up to the next available cover, which you said was the half cover, and I didn't move from there.
Okay.
I've just been.
So, everyone needs to roll a dex save. DC 17.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 9.
I got 23. Not 20. Yeah.
I got a 19, and then plus 3. Shit
I got a nat 20.
So,
What?
22, 23. How about you, Mr. Warmash? Okay.
Hold on.
Everyone good?
Oh no. I didn't add I wasn't proficient in it, I'm sorry.
Well, would your proficiency give you a DC 17?
Yes.
Yeah, would.
No, it wouldn't.
I have a
Yeah.
plus
have a
12.
plus 12.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
so, drum roll. 24 points of damage to who didn't make it, 12 points to who did. Felia, you take half of the 12 because you're resistant.
Question.
I'm also resistant.
Then you take half of the 24. Huh?
Mark, since I rolled a nat 20, do I get anything special?
No.
Nothing that I
Spells
did.
don't work like that,
It
honey.
doesn't work like that.
Spells don't give you anything
You
like that.
you hit the maximum number you
There's
possibly
no
could
way.
to dodge it. So Warmash is going to take the full amount of 24 points of damage. Everyone else is going to take 12 except for Felia, who takes 6.
Alright, so I'm
So
supposed to
down
take
to
24, right?
103.
You're down 24 hit points.
Hey guys, I'm at 69.
Oh, perfect. So at 7th level, and you can, in the player's handbook, 7th level, with evasion, when you are subjugated to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to only half damage, you instead take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw, and only half damage if you fail.
Then you only take 12.
You take half.
Thank God. I knew something was up. I was like, oh
There you
no.
go.
Oh no. Oh no, child. Oh no.
Okay,
What?
that's their turn.
So in one round, I'm almost down half my hit points.
Well, you hit first. That's the
Okay.
struggle.
So you guys better do a shitload of damage.
So now, I mean, between the three of you PC characters, you have to decide who goes first.
I can go first and help applesauce. Or should I go for the magic users?
Before anybody gets close, I might be able to do a spell. I just need to ask one more time. The thing I have that says it's a reaction, and I can give plus or minus to somebody when they're making the save. Spend 2 sorcery points as a reaction to give plus or minus 1d4 to another creature's attack, save, or check. So could I do hold person and then give them, as they're making the check, a disadvantage to their wisdom check?
As a reaction, you can, because a reaction is a different thing.
Okay, so that I could do that. Like, I could do my spell hold person, and whoever I'm doing it to, I can do
Yeah.
my sorcery point bullshit. Okay. I just didn't know if reaction had to be on, like, their turn, or if
No.
it was on... I could do it on my turn.
Yeah,
And
because
do
they're
you wanna
making
go
the saves,
first
so they're
then?
doing it, so you're reacting.
Okay,
Thank you.
well,
So who's gonna go first?
if I go first, I can try to hold person again on the main bitch.
Okay.
So she's stunned until the end, until she makes a save.
Okay.
But she's probably wisdom based. So I'm gonna have to try to give her disadvantage.
Okay, go ahead and go first, and I'll go next, and I'll help applesauce.
How do I'm just gonna slash roll 1d4.
So you're
So-
gonna cast hold person.
I'm gonna cast hold person, and in the same moment as she's trying to make her wisdom check, which is spell save, which is an 18 that she would have to make,
Okay.
I want to roll my d4 to try to see how much I can get her to minus on her.
So before you roll that d4, you see one of the side mages holds up her hand, reactionary, and like cancels your spell.
Douche.
Cast spell.
So she counterspelled. One of the lesser mages counterspelled your hold person.
Listen, I knew this was gonna be a fight for you melee bitches, so get ready, because I don't
I'm
got
ready.
much.
Or you can transform and go Super Saiyan.
That's true.
What?
So I mean,
Well,
Philia,
okay.
it's effectively your turn unless you have something else.
No, that's all I have.
Okay.
I mean, you could let Wrath take over.
But so that means I didn't spend the sorcery points I rolled. Like I already
yes,
typed.
you wouldn't spend the sorcery points.
because they didn't react. Okay.
Yes.
Just making sure I have that notated correctly.
So next is Froggy.
Alright, so I'm going to. So wait, how far away is applesauce from me?
He's like 10 feet,
Yeah.
Okay,
and he's
so
surrounded by those. He's like cornered by those two guys.
are they facing just him?
They are.
Alright, so I'm gonna take the halberd and I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna go to a rage and I'm gonna attack the closest one.
Okay. Pick a left or right. They're both the same distance.
Let's do left. Now, yeah. So it's it. Do I just hit? I hit attacks and then I want to make sure though I copy down the information. It's 1d10 plus 3 damage. Plus I added in a 1d6 radiant damage. Correct?
1d6 force damage.
Or force damage. Okay.
Yes, it's not radiant. It's force.
All right, let me retype that out real quick. But everything else though is correct, right?
Yes, sir. Everything
Okay.
else is correct.
So I will attack and we'll hover. 11.
That'll miss.
All right. Second attack. Ooh,
That'll hit.
not 20. So, do you want to go off of that 8 right now, or
You need to. I mean, you have to roll another 8 for the damage. What is? It's a D12.
Can
Well,
you
no,
click on the
it's a-
29?
well, no. That's the thing is, when I clicked on the Harvard,
Oh,
I
so it's
noticed it
adding.
does.
8 is the bonus damage it's adding. So what is the regular damage? Because it says 8 plus damage. 8 is the
Well,
crit.
no, it
damage.
was. Was it a crit? Oh wow, it is. I would have to. Fuck, how would I roll that then? All right.
Will it let you click on the 29 or like the damage?
No.
No.
No. That's stupid.
So okay, it's roll /roll R 1d10, correct?
Yeah. Cool.
Are you
Slash roll.
kidding me? Wait, no, wait. I'm gonna use my Savage Attacker
Reroll
and
it.
re-roll that damage.
Make sure to add the plus from all the damage because you're just rolling a D10, so you gotta add the from your strength and from
Plus
the plus the
whatever.
weapon. 'Cause you-
Well, it
you
would
need-
be
You need to roll
yeah,
that.
because it would be
So you have to
It would-
manually type it out. /R 1d10 plus, like do the plus sign and whatever it is.
Yeah.
so it would be +5, and then do I also roll the I wait to roll though the 1d6 force damage, correct?
No, it's on top of the damage. You add 1d6 as well, and then just write plus 1d6.
Alright, let's see if I do this quickly.
You
So then it would be
yeah. So it's 15 plus your 8, so 23.
alright, so 23 damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, yeah. Wait, no, plus G-more, 'cause I don't think it included the range damage, so 7 to 25.
25, and that was to the left or right? Which one?
The left.
Okay.
And then that's including the crit damage, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So yeah, it's a pretty solid hit. Yeah, you hit the guy pretty good, but he's still alive. So next is Mr. Mike Warmash.
No damn time.
Are we targeting? Sorry, are we targeting like the heavies first or the mages? 'Cause I feel like we should target mages first.
That's one thing I was thinking.
Normally, yes.
The heavies are hacking away at everybody. No, should we see them?
Because mages are going to be a lot squishier and they can do a lot more crap.
Alright, how about this?
I can't do anything if these mages are going to keep counterspelling.
Walmart's go for the mages. I'll help back apple sauce up, and we'll go from there. Everyone else go for the mages.
Okay.
Does that work?
Well then, with that,
I mean, it might be better. I don't think I can really do a lot right now, honestly. Whatever.
Yeah, because
Don't
I was
worry.
thinking I was going to go for the majors anyway, because obviously they are countering her spells, but I see them counter an arrow. Yeah, so can I do I have a clear shot at
Yes,
either
you
of the
do.
mages? Okay.
Do you want to
Is it
go
just
for the
one and two?
There's one mage who's injured. There's the other one that's at full health, and there's Verona who's at full health as well.
How
Go
injured
for the
is he?
injured.
Nosebleed injured or like bleeding badly injured?
Like nosebleed injured.
Well, fuck it, he's already started. So, alright, let's do it. But, using the Kensai Precise Strike, I'm going to focus my attention on a single target. As bonus action, I pick a creature with I see 30 feet. Is he 30 feet from
Yes.
me? Alright, next weapon attack I make against him during the current turn adds double your proficiency attack bonus to attack roll, rather than your normal proficiency bonus.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can only do it, and I have to rest afterwards.
Gotcha.
Alright, cool. God Damn. No, no, come here. Come here. Come here. Okay, you hit attacks. Longbow, right? Come on, come on.
26 will hit.
Cool. And then it'll be, no, just 5 damage. Damn.
Is that
That's
adding?
lame.
Only 5?
Oh, no, it's not adding the... What is that?
It's adding 3 dex plus 2 bonus. It doesn't seem like it's adding the die. That's what it's doing. It's not adding the die.
Okay. Oh, yeah, and it's a humanoid anyway, so it's 2d8. That works. Right? It's a humanoid?
Yeah, it is humanoid. They are elves.
Alright, and then... No proficiency, but... There we go. Boom. There we go. 15.
There you go.
Real quick, just so you guys know, like, you can, like, when you're editing your weapon, you can add the dex modifier or your strength modifier, and then if you have, like, a plus, like, the ranger has, like, a +6
Yeah.
for humanoids, you can add that in there. So it'll
I
roll
did.
that.
I did, and that's why I'm weirded out.
Okay, so you did, what, 20 points of damage because of that 5? Or is that 15? Is that...
They're just 15.
Okay.
Yeah, just a 15.
And you attacked the one that was already injured?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, actually... So yeah, you hit this one, and like the same thing you saw Athelstan is like you shoot your bow, you shoot your arrow, and you see it doesn't penetrate as deeply as you want it to.
My weapon attacks do count as magical, because it is a Kensai weapon.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if that changes anything.
That
Hopefully because it is supposed to overcome magical abilities and
okay.
blah blah. It's the same thing like me do, like on key powered in strikes. My fist, I just now get in weapons.
I could get technical about this and like is your arrows are magical, but maybe that counts towards your Kensai thing. Just for the sake of fairness for Cody, this one is going to be resistant, and then the next one for both you and Cody, the resistance will fall off.
Okay.
Yeah, because he
Okay,
has a
cool.
magic weapon as
Appreciate
well.
that.
So for right now, for this one, we'll just go through that, and then after, it'll both for you fall off like that.
Okay, cool. Appreciate that. Thank you.
So I assume you have another attack.
I do actually, and I'm going to take the same shot at him. I filled everything in. Hopefully it works.
We'll find out.
That seemed like it worked. 16 hit.
Second.
Oh, but then it would be
16 will hit.
okay. But then it would be a plus 4, right? It's a strength or plus 3 with my dex. Yeah, plus 3 actually, not 4.
So.
So 14, 17. 17 points of damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn. I flip him off like aha!
Okay.
Ah shit. Never mind. Damn it.
That mage is looking kind of beat up, close, like probably about half health, ready, like easy pickings.
Okay.
So next actually is both of your NPCs. So let's see. I forgot who it was. Oh, Andres gets to go. Okay.
Does he have an epic one-liner before he does anything?
No.
Yeah, Gangplank. I mean, he's
So
No one-liner.
this.
He's just like stands out and like pulls his bowstring back, which like shows like his like 4 shots of like arrows he's about to unleash. Oh, I hit with that.
Nice.
So then it's
Who's he going for?
He's gonna try to take out the mage you guys have already started fighting, so that he can kind of eliminate that threat.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so he'll deal 10 points. Okay, he's gonna do it again. Yeah, I think you guys should be fine. And then he'll do another 8.
I always count on Andreas to do what we need to do, like follow the guy with the pouch.
Right,
Yeah.
he'll take care of the business. Is there anything in particular people wanted Mox to do? Like a particular target you want him to go after?
Just look adorable.
Go after the mages as well.
Well, I was gonna say help me and you out by taking the 2 guards out.
Actually, you know what? Mark
Yes.
would help out. Mark would stay near me and help out with the guards, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't really get a shot off until I'm not
Yeah.
being boned or.
So he'll go after the one you've already injured. First attack. 16. He's actually gonna miss. And then his second attack. He actually doesn't have an action surge anymore. Ah, he missed both times.
Well, thanks, Mox.
So we're back to the top of the initiative order with Cody. So, now this is when it goes into effect that your magic weapons are going to deal their full potential.
Is it possible, because I have Fleet of Foot to where I can use Dash as a bonus action, is it possible to use Dash without incurring an attack of opportunity?
You have to use Dodge. Or Disengage. You have to use Disengage to not take attacks of opportunity.
Alright. I'm just gonna go with, I'm gonna use my Rapier.
Okay.
That's what I have
I
set
can't
up.
believe you have a rapier.
Good.
AC
You
18
have
is
a
what you're looking to
rapier.
hit.
I know.
So 12 is a
12
miss.
doesn't make
Did you
it.
take it from somebody? Or something?
I don't know. So I'll just do the second one.
18 will
18?
hit.
Alright, I'm attacking the one that's been hit, so
Okay.
4 damage.
Okay.
I must have rolled a freaking 1. That's nice.
Okay.
Your rolls are so awesome, Cody.
Hey, they were good on the first round.
So now it's their turn. Unless Cody can do something else.
No, I can't pop a health potion, right?
No, you have to use an action to do that.
You think Cure Wound's a bonus action?
Cure Wounds is a bonus action. No, not Cure Wounds. Healing Word is a bonus action. Cure Wounds is a full action.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so they're gonna go. The 2 guards are gonna swing at you. $16.
Nope.
Okay, so he's gonna try again. 16 again.
Nope.
So he'll definitely miss. The next guard is gonna try to swing at you. 27.
Absolutely not.
Definitely not. Not even the
Of course
slightest.
that's not.
Boom. So he's actually going to use... So he's going to swing at you, and then he's going to burn. He's going to burn a spell for Thundering Smite, and then he's going to use a spell slot for Divine Smite. So, do. Let's see. I have to go look. God, I have to look up spells. I hate this so much. I forgot to write out their spell list.
It is so hard to like NPC as a spellcaster because
It is.
at least in the book, I think that just says like these are the spells they have and that's it. There's like no descriptions. You have to like
Yeah,
look up
no.
the descriptions yourself.
Yeah, it's a super pain in the ass.
Yeah, it is.
I remember when I was DMing that like Dryad and stuff, I was like, I hope I don't have to fight them because
It's Thunder Smite, right?
Yeah, Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
So 2d6 thunder damage.
Okay, so I'll roll
Yeah,
them individually so that we can separate them. Or do you have any resistances to anything but fire?
Just fire.
Okay, so then it doesn't matter. I'm actually gonna get rid of that bracket.
Isn't Divine Smite like 1d6, or
It's
is it more than
2d8
that?
for Divine
two-
Smite.
I haven't played my Paladin in quite a while.
Yeah. 31 points of damage.
Cool, guys, I'm gonna die next round.
Well,
Man,
flame
why you guys
on.
always gotta be dying?
No, gosh.
So he's gonna go for his
We're not-
second swing, because he hit you with his first.
Oh, I might die this round, sorry.
Full aggro, bro.
He misses.
Sweet.
So next are the mages.
And they're not going for me, right?
No, they have no worries. You guys are out in the open. So the mage on the one that's uninjured is going to use lightning bolt down the lane that you guys are. So people who are in the open who are out there are mainly Berserker and Moxed. Because you're not taking cover, you're fighting these guys. You can't take cover from them. Athelstan is actually still considered full cover for the purpose of this, because he's standing still next to the pillar. He just doesn't have that +2 AC from the guys he's fighting. You other two,
Yeah.
it doesn't come near you.
Ha! Thank God.
Because you guys, you're just not down the line of sight for it. So you're gonna have to make a DC 15 Dex save there, Froggy.
It's a line.
Yeah. I'm gonna do Mox. Mox fails.
Dex save, you said?
A Dex save, sir.
22.
So you are only gonna take half damage. I need to remember what page that is. There we go. Okay. God. Okay. So you're gonna take 11 points of damage. Mox will take 22.
Shake it off, Mark. Shake it off.
So there's the second mage, who's actually just going to use another magic missile. She's going to use it on Philia. Well, he's going to use it on Philia. The other one's a female.
What are they using?
Magic missile.
I was too busy looking for the Rippin' Pepperonis emote in Twitch, so I couldn't.
It's just... Yeah.
It is what it is.
So they bumped it up one level rather than
A
two.
1! Rolled the lowest damage possible. Yay!
Isn't that only 6 damage? Or 7?
No, he said he's
Yeah,
ramping it up a level, so
it-
it's
You get
4,
bosses.
Yeah. So it's 4.
44, 4, yeah, so 4
So
ones.
it's 14
6 damage?
points of damage. Oh, no, sorry, I'm doing the wrong one. Yeah, it's not a lot. It's like 6 damage.
It's only 1 plus. Yeah.
It's like 6
You don't
damage.
plus it each time.
My bad. No, I was multiplying the wrong number. That's what I was doing.
Oh.
Yeah, so you only take 6 points of damage. And then Verona will cast Mirror Image on herself.
Really?
Yeah.
'Cause we need 3 bitches of that, like running around.
So now there's 4 of her standing.
Oh, she wants. Okay, go whatever.
But now that is the end of their turn, so April gets to go first.
Mirror image is a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
How close is everybody to each other?
So from what I understand,
And are any of us like right in front of them?
Athelstan, Berserk, and Moxt are right next to the 2 bodyguards, and then no one is near the other 3. You're off on the other side of full cover.
So I just need to look up. This is 30 feet range. Actually, which spell set is this again? So 30 feet, and it does con save. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how big this AoE is. It says range is 30 feet. I'm going through the roll 20 description. I guess I could look in a PDF. Oh, a creature of your choice.
Batwoman 122. 4? That's just rude. Good luck, players.
I always thought Blight was like... Shit. How big is Ice Storm again? That might make things sound right.
Probably.
Sorry guys, when you have spells it takes a lot of figuring it out.
Yeah, now do
'Cause I
3.
thought Blight was like an AoE for some reason, but it's not, it's just target.
I didn't say anything. I looked at
Well, it says a creature of your choice. The thing that makes me mad is that there's no way to increase it to more than 1 creature apparently. But it is a lot of damage, so it makes sense. So I might just do Ice Storm again. But I need to look up. I don't have the page number for that one. 20-foot radius, 40-foot high. So, are the mirror images all within 20 feet of each other?
Yeah,
that's safe.
And are any of the other mages inside like a 20-foot radius?
I would say so, yeah.
And none of us?
None of
It's
you
like
are
right
within
up-
them, yeah.
Perfect. I'm gonna Ice Storm on that sweet spot. So
Yeah.
it'll create 20-foot radius.
I'll give you this.
45.
Before you Ice Storm, she does have a little bit of overhead coverage from the gazebo. It's a little dilapidated, but there's still that coverage over it. The 2 mages on the side do not have that cover.
Wouldn't the ice? I mean, a hail of rock hard ice pounds the ground. It creates difficult terrain. Wouldn't that like destroy a gazebo? Is this a magic gazebo?
No, it's made out of stone.
Oh, it's a stone.
It's
Oh, I
stone.
thought it was like wood.
No, it's all stone.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna do it.
Okay.
Difficult terrain. It's a 4th level spell. Casting it. So it's 2d8 bludgeoning, 46 cold. So I'm gonna do this manually because I don't have like this in the thing, which I think I can handle this much. Creature takes. So r/2d8 Oops. I did in Twitch chat, and it didn't work.
Nice.
2d8.
And they get a save, right?
Dex save.
Okay. And it's DC 18, right?
Mm-hmm. And they just take half if they make it. So 2d6. I rolled. Or 2d8 for in that. So the 2d8 is the bludgeoning,
Okay.
and then /R 4d6 is the ice.
Nice. So we're gonna see if the two mages can like successfully like dodge it.
And then it's only difficult terrain until the end of
your
my next turn.
All right. So first one fails. Next one succeeds. The first one is the more injured
Only-
one in my mind. Takes Jesus. What takes like 30.
12 plus 19.
God,
You know math.
I know. I also have a calculator.
I don't.
31.
I always have my calculator open.
So let's see.
Yeah, 31, and then divided by 2 would be 15 damage.
Take 15. That's wrong. Oh, I
It's 15.5, and if you round it down, it's...
so that first mage you kill.
Whee! I did it, guys.
Nice.
I don't feel good about it.
The other one kind of looks, the other one looks pretty beat up because it's just fucking just rocks and hailstorm falling on this thing. It's like, fuck!
Literally a hellstorm, and then there's just like a downpour of ice still.
Yeah, so that one's
It
kind
goes-
of, they're kind of beat up. Anything else, Ophelia?
I think that's it.
Okay.
I'm good with that. I
So
killed something.
next on the list is Froggy.
So I do the same thing. I'm going to attack the guy that I attacked last turn.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, attacks. 25.
That'll hit.
Alrighty. And then are we going off of the what it rolls for damage or no?
Why wouldn't you?
I don't know.
You need to. If you didn't put your dice in for damage, like you need to put
No.
that in.
1d10
Because that's just that bonus is just 5 from your strength and then 3 from the bonus of the weapon.
plus 3 plus 2 for raging plus 1d6. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. So 20 points of damage.
Alright, so 20?
Yeah. So yeah, you have another attack. He's still alive.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna click Harvard again. Oh, you son of a bitch. Wait, no. I'm going to use that Harvard special ability to reroll.
Okay. So make sure you mark down that you use one of its charges.
13.
Okay. So you miss, but you don't critically miss.
Oh, thank God. Good thing I remembered.
Yeah. All right. So
I'll be right back.
yeah, Mr. Wormash.
Alright, so one mage is dead. How's the other one looking?
Pretty kind of beat up, not probably like bruising and stuff like that.
Bruising. Just slight bruising. Alright. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and take my 2 shots at him.
Okay.
2 shots. Dos el shotos is how they say it south of the border. I'm not sure you knew that. First one, come on, baby.
14 will actually miss.
Fucking kidding me.
Nope.
Oh, crap.
It's a pretty
Alright.
low roll.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, look who's really look who's rolling. Come on, girl.
17.
I was gonna say,
17.
look who's talking.
17 will
roll
hit.
Cool.
well.
Alright, cool. And so then that would be. Oh, plus I have to roll another. Oh no, there's the other 1d8. Never mind.
So
Damn.
12.
Yeah.
Okay. So that'll take 12. It's a nice hit, but it doesn't, it's just like, oh fuck, like I just took an arrow. I took an arrow to the
Yep.
kitty. Cat butt. Okay. So after you is Andres, who will now shift targets because the one mage is dead. Athelstan is in greater need of his help. So he's gonna he just drops his bow and he pulls out his longsword. Well, actually his fucking elven greatsword and runs in to fucking help out Athelstan.
Yay.
He'll hit. And he's gonna do. Man. He's gonna go for the uninjured one so that he can start whittling him down. He's gonna swing again. Wow. There he goes.
Yay.
And 13 more points of damage. Thank God you have Andres, right?
Yeah,
I don't
right.
think we've ever not thanked him for being around.
I'm gonna give him a hug after this. Big ol' orc hug.
So next is Moxed. Do you still want him to do the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna attack the same one that you've been attacking, Berserker. He'll miss on his first attack, and he just misses on his second. So now we're back to the top with Cody.
So, I believe I just caught it as I came back. You said that the first mage died, right?
First mage is dead. Second one is wounded. One of the bodyguards in front of you is pretty heavily wounded, and the other guy took some serious damage from Andres.
Okay, so since the first mage died, I'm going to transfer my hunter's mark to the more injured guard in front of me.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit him with my rapier.
I can't believe you have a rapier.
It's fine.
Stabby, stabby, stab. Let's see that damage. Oh.
Miss.
That doesn't hit, so hopefully the second one does. Nope, that's a 1.
So he's gonna get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, you roll 20.
I mean,
He's gonna hit you.
Yep.
For a second there, I thought that was damage. I was like, oh shit, I'm going down.
are you dead?
He is gonna use another spell slot for Divine Smite.
What a D-pad.
So 19 points of damage.
Alright.
It's just a flesh wound, don't worry.
It's just a
fine.
flesh wound. Let's just lay down and die.
Oh god.
He's getting more pounded than Philia did last Friday night.
Which is,
That's
I mean,
a
that's
pretty big statement, yeah.
well, no, it's kind of an obvious statement because Philia doesn't get laid anymore.
I literally have never gotten laid in this entire campaign. Only at level 1 did I get laid.
A lot.
I like insinuating that I'm still a big whore. But really, I just slept with a half cat man, like, at level 1.
And a
that
bunch
was
of
it.
little creatures.
You know what? They were animal people, and it's fine.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Oh, okay.
so
It's a gray area.
Cody, if there's nothing else for you to do, I don't think there is.
You say you're into bestiality.
It's now their turn.
Oh, great.
So, one guy, the guy who's like really injured, the bodyguard is gonna go for Athelstan. The other guy's gonna go for Berserk now. Ten will miss.
I can't fucking do math right now.
Let's see the next attack. 25 will hit.
Yeah.
He's not going to do anything special. He's just going to swing away because you look pretty beat up. Like you're going to be knocking on death's door pretty soon.
Yeah, pretty much.
You only take 9 points of damage though.
How kind of him.
How kind?
Oh,
How
yeah.
kind of him to let me wither.
Thank
and
you,
die.
sir. May I have another?
Okay, so Berserk, this guy's going for you. 11 will miss. 19, does that hit? Froggy?
19?
Yeah.
Yeah, because my AC is 19.
Yeah. So he's gonna do what he did to... This guy's gonna do what the other guy did to Cody before, and he's gonna go full fuck and do Thunderous and Divine Smite on you.
Okay. Now, will my resistance still kick in?
It'll kick in for the slashing of...
Yeah, but not for the divine smite.
Not for Divine or the Thunderous.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll just for the slashing right now, so you have an idea of what that is.
Okay.
So this is the slashing. So you'll take half of that.
So, alright.
8.
And this is the rest
On
of it.
that once.
And that is
20 more
2d6
points of
huge
damage.
Oh, wow.
So 20?
So you're gonna take 28 points of damage total.
Jesus.
Uh,
I would have been down, by the way, if
So I'm
he
at,
had gone for me.
Yeah.
no worries. Just means I'm at 68 for health. And no, I have not used, did I use my heal last time?
What heal?
My accent heal.
Do you have?
My
I think
second
you
win.
might have.
Second win. Second.
Do you have your app open? You can check. I've been updating both because if
Yeah,
we play
yeah,
next time, I'm
it
never
is.
gonna remember this.
Yeah.
I don't think I did, 'cause I don't think I took really any damage. No, I didn't.
Yeah, I don't think he did either.
So I know what I'm using then.
So it's the secondary mage's turn. Mage is still alive. They're gonna use Firebolt on Warmash. So
I didn't like this.
They have to make an attack.
Okay.
Okay, so... $19?
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. I need to double check, make sure it doesn't immolate you or anything like that.
Probably will.
No, it doesn't. Lucky for you.
Oh. Yay. Yay, I'm not caught on fire. I'm just hit by fire.
It deals 6 points of damage.
Okay. Ain't too bad. Cool.
So next is Verona. she is going to use Cone of Cold. We'll have to see if she is within range. She might not be. So otherwise she'd have to move up, and that's not something that's ideal for her.
Which one of her?
Well, they would all simultaneously do it.
Would damage come out of each one?
It only one actually does real damage, but it looks like they're all doing it.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
wondered if they all look like they're doing it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it wouldn't do damage on the ones, because that would be broken.
That would be super
Yeah.
broken.
So if you think that you get ice damage and you end up not getting anything, that's a fake one. Just saying.
So, everybody except Athelstan and Philia are gonna have to make a what is it? A con save.
And it's cold.
It's cold damage.
Beautiful. What's the difficulty?
I believe it's 17.
Well, I still have resistance to cold, so
Yeah, DC 17.
Not immune though, so you still have to roll.
Yeah, I mean he
Yeah.
rolled and he failed. So he's gonna take the resistant. He will resist it. So will Mike. I actually need to roll for both Andres and Moxed.
Okay, so how much do I get?
Moxed.
You know?
Andres fails. Hold on. And Moxed fails. So everyone who made it takes 12 points of damage. Everyone who failed takes 24.
so I take 12.
Yes. Okay. That is the end of her turn. So now we're doing. Now it's April's turn.
Alright, bitches.
Feeling ya.
So there's still. Yeah.
Fucking serious, man?
Walking behind me. So Verona is her name, right?
Verona, yeah.
And then the other mage is still alive?
Yes. Verona has not taken any damage whatsoever.
Yeah. I knew that. And there's 4 like mirror images.
Yes, of her. So there's a total of 4 images of her. One of them is real. The other 3 are.
And they're all like 5 feet from each other, probably, right? I
Yeah.
think that's how the spell works.
Yeah.
And then is the other mage, are they within 20 feet of each other?
Yes.
In a circle. Because I have my wand of fireball, and I would love to use it.
Okay.
Do it, girl.
So it's a 3rd level spell, and then I can add more. The way the wand works, right? Like if I just use 1 charge, that's considered like 1 cast of the spell, right? At 3rd level.
Yeah, 1 regular casting of fireball.
And then if I add more, it's like adding more spell levels,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
I just wanted to make sure. But I can only go as high as 5, because that's as high as I can cast, right?
Yes.
I don't know. So I would love to do that.
Okay.
So I have 13 charges. So if I use all of them,
Yeah, so.
and that's 8d6 and then another d6. So if I do at a 5th level spell slot, I use 3 charges, so I'm down to 10. 10. I'm looking at my app. And then that would add 2 extra spell levels, so it's actually instead of 8d6, it's 10d6.
Okay.
So should I roll that? They have to make a dex throw
Mm-hmm.
to take half. So that's the damage.
Okay.
Oh, shitty.
Yeah,
4 ones in there.
a lot of 1s in there, but it's better than anything else I could do.
Yeah.
On top of my ice shit that I just threw down, by the way. I'm ice and fire, baby.
Ice and fire. All right.
Game of Thrones.
Plus my black with his headphones like that.
So because of the horrible noise, we'll take a quick. Oh god, it finally ended.
I was gonna say just kick him from the call and then we can take a break.
I mean, we can take a break right now, so we'll just shift over and we'll take a quick, like, 5-minute break so everyone can use the bathroom and stuff like that since it's gone. So that's what I'm gonna
And
do.
we'll find out in a bit
Of what
how much
happens.
damage they take.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, yeah, thank you all for joining us this one. We will be back in just a minute. All right, so we are back. The terrible sound is gone, and now we're.
I did a quick change because it's burning in my place.
Dying.
I'm dying.
Quite warm.
There's a cat. Anyway, I just rolled damage
Yeah. And
for my fireball.
Her save was 27. It was
Okay, so she just takes half.
She takes half, so she'll take 15.
What about the bitches in the gazebo?
They all look like they take.
There's
damage.
only one mage, right?
There's one mage and there's Verona.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just need to hold out just a bit.
So they take 15.
Yeah. Okay. That was the end of your turn, right, April?
Yeah.
Okay. So next is Froggy, Mr. Berserker.
Alright.
Save
So I'm going to keep on ramming on the one that I've been ramming on.
Giggity.
Right?
You ram that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Go hard.
Sorry, my hands are full.
That sounds like a personal problem. 22.
You have your
so-
snake in your hands.
Yes.
That
Inappropriate.
is inappropriate for Twitch.
You're gonna get banned. Yeah.
10 plus 3 plus 2. Stop.
Maybe you should have him out.
Hey, Froggy, you should just copy and paste.
Yeah.
Or prepare everything.
Oh well. Next time. Alright, so it's R1d10 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1d6.
So 12.
I can't
Plus
roll
the
that.
8, right? Or no?
No. Alright, and then as my bonus action, I am going to heal. So, and sadly, I cannot just click on it. So I have to roll, and it's 1d10 plus my fire level. So, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I gain back 13 hit points.
Okay. I can't wait to take those 13 hit points from you.
Because it's based off your fire level, not your propane.
Yeah.
So I'm back up to 65,
Oh, I wish I
and that will be my turn. 'Cause that's all I can do.
Okay. I mean, you have your extra attack because you attacked.
No, I thought it was.
You attack, extra attack. Extra attack happens when you attack.
No, I thought that was a bonus.
No, it's not.
Oh, well, then I'm gonna attack then. I honestly thought
No,
my.
it's never been a bonus unless you actually take like a bonus action to attack.
Okay, then then why haven't I been detected 2 times?
Because you can't with a two-handed weapon.
Okay, all right. So then it's going to be.
It's like an offhand attack.
24 to hit.
That'll hit. What was that about next time?
You know what? I
Mm-hmm.
thought I was. Yeah.
So you're full of shit.
Copy paste, bro.
Copy pasta.
I need to copy it first.
Before you hit enter, copy it.
Control C.
There we go.
So he takes 16 more.
Nice. Alright, I'm gonna go play with my
He
guy real
is
quick.
still alive.
Alright, be right back.
Ormash, you are up.
Alright.
What?
So I should have done this, but I'm going to focus or rage. I should have did that before. Totally fucking forgot. Yep, shoulda,
You're a
woulda,
bad
coulda.
barbarian.
You're the worst red
But a-
orc I've ever seen.
But a
Blue
good
orc?
monk.
Green.
Alright.
He's yellow.
And so okay, so is that
This
one
is
mage
Billy.
that? Yeah. Is the other mage dead yet? I'm
Nope.
assuming yet, right? No.
No.
And the 2 guards are still pounding away at Athelstan.
One guard looks like he is very close to death.
Okay. Well,
The mage is okay. The other guard is kind of beat up, but not too bad. And then Verona, like, it's kind of up in the air.
Okay, well, fuck it. I'll just try and I'll take one shot at the guard who's, as you say, close to death. So,
Okay. 24 will hit.
Alright.
yes, there you go.
So 9
And then-
points of damage. He's still alive.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Monk was weak.
We are level 10. Think about how much
I know.
health we have, and then
True.
give it to a.
I don't know.
Alright.
Mine's gone pretty quick, so.
I'll take another shot
You
at him when I'm.
stole aggro. That's all I can say.
I know.
19 will hit, and you will kill him.
All right, cool.
So he goes down. So that's probably the
Yeah,
end of your turn.
Yeah, that'd be it.
Okay. So next is Andres. He's gonna try.
I hope Andre talks to kill the other one.
So he's gonna. Oh my god! I almost gave him plus 20.
That would have been great.
At full power, yeah, he's totally like just rocking shit like that. But right now, he's very diminished.
Oh, so it's
he'll
only
hit-
plus 15.
Yeah, it's only plus 10 right now.
Only.
So let's see. So it's first. Man, that is mean. Okay. Next attack, he's gonna do it again. And he missed. Now it's Mock's turn. Who hasn't
God
hit
damn
a
it, Andre.
single 20. Hasn't hit a single thing. Misses.
I'm pretty good at looking
He
cute
hits.
though.
Kill it. Kill it, Fox.
Be
He
a
has a
kill
lot of
stealer
kills
for
on his
once.
belt. Yeah. For once, he killed like the 2 out of like 4 things we were fighting before.
Well, I'm saying for once in this fight. Like,
In this
like,
fight.
Like, hit something. Do something.
What's up,
Speak for
First
yourself.
Joy? Welcome to the stream. We're kind of doing some. These players are getting murdered, is what's happening right now. Murder.
We've done some murdering.
I killed something with my ice.
Save me.
Oh, yeah. So Mox will do 16 points of damage to him.
Is there an apple emote?
Apple.
Shut up.
There's.
Please save me. So we are going back to the top of the initiative order with Cody. There's one guy left in front of you still.
Oh,
He's
okay,
dead.
that one guy's not
There's
dead.
this.
He's not dead. He's still alive.
Alright.
Nerdvana.
I hope this can be Nerdvana. That's my ultimate desire, is like so people can come here and be super nerds.
I see the poster and the t-shirt already for that.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Can we start a band named Nerdvana?
We already have one.
Anyways.
We do have a band named Nirvana? No,
Cody.
okay, anyway.
Go
No.
ahead.
So, that rapier hasn't really been working for me, so I'm gonna pull that warhammer that Warmash gave me. I'm gonna be like, I'm tired of your shit, and just
Please go ham.
try and take him out.
Yeah, don't be a Sour Patch Kid.
Wow, a 32 to hit.
That'll hit. And
That's-
that 16
What,
damage.
a
total.
19?
Yeah. And that's adding in your bonus, right?
Yeah, that Yeah, which I've been forgetting to add to my melee weapons.
So it's 19 total.
So yeah, 19 damage.
So he's still alive. You get one more attack.
I'm gonna bring it down the second time then.
Don't ever use that rapier again. You hit
22.
and you kill him. How does this look?
I'm
Does this
triggered
taste satisfying
personally.
For you?
So I mean, I just bring the first one down like that, and I'm like, oh, you want another? It just, just like maybe
Bring
even
the
want the
pain.
head right off.
It sounded better in your head, didn't it?
Shut up.
Perfect. So they're both dead now. The only two left are the mage and Verona.
You're going down.
Finally.
So it's actually their turn now. Now I don't have to do as much looking at bullshit.
You're welcome.
False, you have to look at us.
Thank you,
I've
First
always-
Choice. I brought the hammer.
First Joy, bring the hammer down. He did. Always
Bring
use
it
that hammer.
down.
Don't ever use the rapier again.
Yeah, you
Fuck the
said
rapier,
that.
man.
Guy in the red doesn't want to commit 100% to the cause.
That's you, Froggy.
So, Verona's actually going to go right now, and she's going to do time stop. So,
This bitch needs a real job.
for 3 rounds, everyone is frozen but her.
What the fuck?
There's no save or anything?
There no save?
It is a 9th level spell. There is no save.
9th level?
Well, okay,
Why
what
are we
it-
fucking
okay.
with a bitch that has a 9th level spell?
What about
the
this? What
hell?
if I say I don't believe in this spell, so therefore it doesn't exist?
It still happens.
That's
Yeah.
bullshit. I can only cast it 3rd level. Are you shitting me?
Yes. So,
I can cast 5th level.
she casts time stop. Freezes everybody but her. And in that time, first round, she casts Fire Shield on herself. And it actually is a deterrent against cold. So it's more of a
Too late.
chill.
So she.
And then she's going to cast... God, what else does she use? She'll drop Stone Skin on herself as well.
I hate her so much right now.
So that's 2 turns.
It's fine. That just means she's gonna die harder.
She
So
still has a
far.
mirror image as well.
Yeah.
I thought you took care of that.
No.
No, AoEs
Oh.
don't work with mirror image. It basically,
Same thing.
I think it would still hit her, but
Activate that.
it does.
And it
Basically, you have to target the actual mirror image for it to like go away. So AoEs don't technically. They're just mimicking her getting hit by it rather than getting actually hit by it. If that makes sense.
I think it'll say description.
From what I looked up.
You can shapeshift. So, to answer Burst Joy's question, there are shapeshifting in this game. There are mimics, as Mo's Fu says. There are mimics, but druids can shapeshift into different creatures. There are changelings as well in my world, so they can shapeshift into other people. So,
I have alter self, so I can like alter into looking like other things, but not necessarily creatures. Just like other humanoids.
She's doing one more spell. I'm trying to see what it is.
Bullshit. Yeah, she basically has 4, or she has 3 mimics plus herself.
Yeah.
4 of her.
I have to double check.
It's bullshit.
Girl boner. That's awesome.
Girl boner. That's
Girl
great.
boner.
Welcome to the club.
This
So,
Taurus got hot.
you all come out of the time stop, and what you see is she has this like shimmering bubble around her and the 4 mirror images. And she's like, and it's not just like, she's not just there, she's standing like, because I said what she used, Fire Shield. What else else did she use? Fuck. I already forgot. She used Fire Shield, Stone Skin, so she improved her AC further.
Oh,
And then she used Globe of Invulnerability. Globe of Invulnerability. So, to read off what Globe of Invulnerability does, and the page. It creates a 10-foot radius around you and remains for the duration. Its concentration up to 1 minute. Any spell of 5th level or lower cast from outside the barrier can affect the creatures or objects within, even if the spell is cast using a higher level spell slot. Can't hear you.
Sorry. That's the highest spell slot I have is 5, so I'm out. I got a crossbow.
Yep. Welcome to the fun burst,
Fuck
Joy.
this bitch.
Lady boners are totally welcome here. Regular boners, not
Yes.
so much, but
except for Froggy's boners,
Except for
they aren't
Froggy's.
welcome.
So that is the end of her turn. Again, everyone came out of that just like, what the fuck? How did you do all this bullshit? The mage is going to use one last magic missile on Athelstan because he is the most injured,
Yay!
and it's the desire to at least put one of you
Where I
down.
die.
I might actually be able to get rid of the bullshit, guys.
Make it all go away.
Just so you know, this mage user is going to use literally the last of their spell slots to like bump this up.
You're such
That's
an
cool.
asshole.
I know.
As long as they have no more spell slots, I don't give a damn.
Okay. So it was bumped up 2 more times. So you're taking
12 points of damage?
12 points of damage, yeah.
I'm down.
But that is it for the mage users. They are done. So we're let me see. We are up to April. It is now your turn. The mage is not within that 10-foot bubble.
Right. But I have to spell magic. As a wand. I'm just trying to figure out how high of a level I need. She had a 9th level spell, but I have a 9th level spell technically because I made a deal with a lich.
You have it on you.
Yeah. Still count. You said it's a 9th level, so
It is. I'm just saying, like, you can't do anything with it.
she
besides
could have
its
made
effect.
some deals. So I'm just trying to see what the highest level. Would I know outright like the highest level spell I would need like to dispel?
Because Magic Missile, you have to use a higher spell slot, a 4th level or higher, to automatically end the effective spell of target. The spell's level is equal to or less than the level of spell slot you used. So you'd have to use a 5th level spell to end it. Otherwise, it gets a
Right.
safe DC.
Well, that's why I wanted to ask like if I knew that was the highest level. I knew that's the spell.
If you make
like,
an
level.
Arcana check for me.
Okay, let's see. I have to get to the window. No. Where did I roll? 18. I've been
18?
rolling pretty good for a +1.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
figure out that a 5th level will take away that globe.
Which is like the thing that doesn't let anything happen.
It doesn't let any spells through.
Right. And would that also take away anything else like the stone skin and the fire shield, or would it just take the bubble away?
It would just take the bubble.
Okay, I'm okay with that. So I have a wand actually that
Yeah.
of dispel magic, so it's a 3rd level spell, so I'd use 2 extra spell slots to to get rid of it. So I have 13 or no, I have 12 spell slots or it is what it is. So yeah, I want to cast that. Is that a? It's an action.
It's an action.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to do that.
Okay.
Dispel the shield bullshit. I can play 2 bitch.
Cool.
Do your magical stuff.
She's just
It's
using action.
crashing every time I try to change it.
So, I mean, that's the end of your turn, right?
Yeah, I don't have anything else, but that's gone, right? It's gone?
Yeah, the bubble is gone. The globe is gone.
Okay. So,
You know what? For the shits and giggles, Ophelia, can you roll me a 1d20 and let's see if your table goes off?
sure.
Oh snap! Wild magic.
Oh, close.
Super close. Unfortunately, it does not. I think that's dumb that you have to roll like a 1.
A 1. It happens.
Yeah,
More often than not in roll 20.
right.
I haven't rolled a 1 yet. Knock on one.
Froggy, it is now your
Four
turn.
of us.
My turn.
It is your turn.
Finally. So how far away is the daughter? She's what?
She's like 30 feet away.
Oh, so I'm gonna go for her. And as I'm going up, as I'm running up to her, I'm just gonna be like, I figured you would like a closer view of your brother's weapon,
Okay,
and then I'm going to attack.
okay, go for it.
Bum, 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 bum. 13.
You actually miss.
All right.
What?
Second attack. Oh god, no! I'm gonna use that.
You got
to
1 charge
reroll.
left if you use it.
I know.
Okay, I just want you to know that.
19.
Okay, so that'll hit.
Copy and paste.
Oh, so she's actually gonna take that 16 points of damage.
Yeah,
Nice.
he's gonna take it and like it.
There you go, girl.
And then that's it, right? Because I can't do anything else.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Next is Wormash. Wall.
All right. So the only person left is spellcasting bitch, right?
No, the mage is still alive.
The mage is still alive.
Yeah.
How's the mage looking?
Okay.
Okay, and I'm assuming I don't have a clear line of sight to the main daughter girl person thing, right?
No, you don't have a clear, but if you move like 5 feet to the left or something like that, you'll be fine.
Okay. How far is wow? How far is the mage away from me?
30 feet.
30 feet.
Yeah.
You know what? Feeling saucy. Let's go for it. Alright, so I'm going to take a move action. Move up into his grill, all up in his face. And I'm going to do my 2 attacks with my short sword. So 25 to hit. Hits 10 damage.
25 to hit, 10 damage, yes. Who are you shooting?
Oh no, I ran up to the mage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do it again. Same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just rolling. Yeah. Wait, is that a... Oh no, it's not great. Damn it. And then I'm going to burn a key point and do fury blows and do 2 unarmed attacks. So 18 to hit.
Okay. 18 will hit, so 10 more damage.
And then...
I just want to acknowledge real quick, Burst Joy. Oh god, where have you guys been my whole life? We've been on the West Coast. Truthfully, we actually only recently started doing D&D on this, so thanks for joining us, and hopefully you'll stick around and we'll do more. You did 5 more points of damage. You did 15 more points of damage. Oh, 14 will miss. 14 will actually miss.
Yeah, exactly. So that was my last attack.
Okay. So that mage is pretty beat up, but still alive.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, and all that was obviously magical. My weapon and my unarmed. And that would actually conclude my turn. So.
Okay. So now is Andres and Mox. So Andres will go first. He's gonna go up. He's actually gonna go to Verona. God damn it. Oh, he'll hit. Hey, Froggy, can you read Skype?
Yo, what's up?
Read it. Okay, so he's gonna hit Verona.
We're having a lot of fun in Twitch chat. Just
Oh, I
saying.
know.
Yeah.
It's totally fine. I've been reading it as I go too. All right.
All I see is the last message saying BRB bathroom, man.
I just typed in 2. If you're
Maybe
gonna-
a personals check.
Yeah.
Just 1v1 chat.
No, it should be in the group.
Oh, I can see.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't see anything.
So I'll just say it. If you're gonna type so furiously, mute your mic.
Okay.
All right. So he's gonna swing again.
Like, ah.
Oh my god, he actually misses the next attack. So Mox is gonna go help Warmash there and go try to kill off that mage. He misses with his first, and he hits with his second. Does he kill them? He does not, but he does damage.
Kill them all.
Alright, so we're back to the top with Cody.
Is there anything special with death saving throws?
You need to make one.
Yeah.
There's nothing special about it. You just have to roll a d20.
Just roll a d20,
If you
right?
get a 10 or higher, you get a success. So you have one success.
13!
Success.
If you get a 20, you get
You get back up with 1
2
hit point.
successes. Oh no, yeah, and then if you get a 1, you get 2 fails.
2 failures. Okay.
Is
So
anyone able to help me up?
they can use medicine to stabilize you. And then after some time you'll start to you'll come back. Okay. So it's actually their turn now. And they're kind of in a bit of a jam because everyone's up close and personal.
At least I can't be hit. I'm
I mean,
already down.
you still could be.
You can still die.
Yeah.
Did it stab you more? Or?
Yeah, I mean, we could conduct the experiment.
Yeah, you can still die.
Fine.
Yeah. We just take your sash that way, homie. Now we're the Red Ranger.
Oh yeah, the whole sash thing. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a
Oh
sad
god, I
fail.
would
It wouldn't work on you.
I know, but it's a good bartering tool, trust me.
I want to be a Red Ranger.
So the little mage, all they can do is shocking grasp. So they're gonna try to do shocking grasp to you, Warmash.
Okay.
Oh, it's Steel's favorite attack.
Right?
AC is, yeah, dude. It's 17.
24.
That misses.
Shocking grasp. Oh my god, I don't even remember. He does it so much that I've just tuned it out.
1d8.
1d8.
Yeah. Lightning damage.
Okay, you take 1 point of damage.
I literally can see he just grabs. Ow! What the hell is that?
Shocking grasp isn't, that impressive. Especially if you roll. That's why spells that, you just roll 1d12 can be, really bad, actually. You want, I want to roll 4d6s instead of, 2d12s,
Yeah,
more
exactly.
chance.
So with
Better eye.
with the Berserk standing in front of her, Verona is kind of at a little bit of a disadvantage on what to do. And she knows that, like, this is where it probably is going to end for her. So what she does is she does Fireball, but she does it right where she's standing.
Oh, lovely.
Bitch.
She is going to burn a significant amount of spells for that. She's going to burn as many as she can right now. I think she's got 4 left? Yeah, she's 4 left. I totally look at her sheet.
Oh, damn. May just grab the guy, the mage, and use him as a shield. Even shield. Oh, and I was raging. Does that 1 point still get through?
It's
Oh,
shocking.
damn
It's electric. It's
Yeah, no, it does. I won't be that guy.
It's electric.
For one.
Okay, so she's gonna cast it at 4 higher levels. So it's 12d6. Froggy, you're gonna need to make a dex save.
Oh, you bitch.
So you fail, and you take 46 points of damage. I'm gonna roll one for her, and Andres, I need... Actually, yeah, Mike, you're gonna have to make one too, because you're in enough of that area.
Which Mike?
Froggy. I mean you, Mike. He's Froggy, you're Mike. We're Matt.
Froggy? So Froggy
So
has to make
I
one,
am
not me?
down to
Okay.
19.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so what, it's a dex, right?
Yeah, she's gonna see if she can make it. She doesn't make her own spell,
Boom.
so she takes 46 points
suck.
of damage. You take 46
I'm a
points
healer.
of damage. Well, you take half, because you're dodge.
Evasive.
Yeah. So 23
Okay,
points
so
of damage.
23
Mox,
points.
Moxed and Andreas are gonna go now. Are gonna take their dodge. He fucking no problem. He takes half.
Dip, dive,
Andres.
He used to be on a dodgeball team, actually. That's fine.
And then Moxed also makes it, so he only takes half. Moxed is looking
Oh,
pretty.
finally.
Moxed is looking pretty hurt though.
I look beat up as hell. I'm down to 19 hit points.
She's gonna take. She's gonna.
That's
take
cool. I'm at 0.
Yeah, you are.
I have like 48 health. I'm good.
All
I'm
right.
at 30.
So that's the end of their turn. Now it's April's turn.
For once, I have more health than the whole party. Okay, so what's going on? Who's dead? What's
The only
happened?
2 people still alive
Applesauce.
are the mage, and Verona and Athelstan is right now fighting for his life.
Okay. What is our... Hold on, I'm trying to pull up what my medicine is. If I rolled like a good medicine, could I stabilize him?
Yes, you have to get a 10 or higher.
And that would take like a full action?
Yes, that will take a full action in combat.
Okay. Kind of okay with that, because I feel pretty useless at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But, let me see.
I can't believe she lost in that game.
This is a
Fucking
bonus.
So stupid. She tried so hard to get me too. She just went all out.
Damn it. Are you here? Do you hear Muffin?
No, I'm laughing at what Burstroy just said. Froggy
That-
Maniac, of course you disagree.
Hold on, I'm trying to find... I feel like I need to do something, you know? I could... Well, hold on. I'm the worst, you guys. Spell users...
Are you gonna
I have a lot-
medicine
I
him, or are
have-
you gonna do something else?
Yeah, I want to medicine him, so I guess I can roll for that, and then I wanted to see if I could do
Alright.
a boner action,
Okay.
you know. So I'll roll medicine right now. And see if it... So a 10 would stabilize him.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep, it's a 10.
Oh, I'm the
You
worst.
do not stabilize.
That's pretty bad. I tried. I'm trying to help. And then I'm trying to figure out... Okay, you know. We got fans here. I'm trying to figure out if Blade Ward. No, it's an action. I'm done. I tried to save you, bro.
Yep.
I don't think I have any bonus actions that I can do, really.
Alright, so that's your turn's over?
So I'm out. Yeah.
Alright, so Berserker, eyes up, it's your turn.
Well, shit. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go all in and keep on swinging at her. So I'm just going to keep on attacking her.
Okay, go.
Let's see if I can scroll up. Yep. Bam.
Miss.
When the hell do you miss?
You miss with the 13. You miss. And you miss again.
Ugh. Can I just like punch her real quick? No.
You're out of turns. Mr. Wormash.
What
is
you're
now
trying
your
to
turn.
do.
Alright, so obviously I am
hold
still...
on, before that happens, Wormash, I apologize. I need to roll a dex save for that mage.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
That 20 takes half of that. I actually didn't need to do that because it kills them regardless, so they would burn to death. So the only one left is Verona.
Okay. And I don't have a clear shot of her. I'm assuming with now...
Not with two people standing in
Berserk
front of
in the
her,
way.
yeah.
Who else is standing in front of her? I thought it was just
Andres.
Berserk and... Oh, okay.
Mox is standing beside you.
Okay. Well, I guess... And how far away can I move up and take melee attack?
Yes, you can, because you can go around the backside and try to attack her.
Okay. Well, how is she looking?
She's pretty beat up. She still has quite a few hit points left, but she's, from where she was, she's below the half health limit at least.
Okay, but Athelstan, you're still dying, right?
He is still down.
Yep. My first death saving throw.
Okay, well then, the barbarian in me wants to go get that kill, but the monk in me is going to go over and try and help Athelstan, so I'm going to roll a medicine. I
Medicine
do
10 or higher.
How do you roll?
Click the skill magic.
I'm clicking it, but nothing is happening.
Which one?
For medicine. Okay, what do you have? Okay.
At the bottom of the skill chart, you hit skills, and then it'll pop up at
it's
the
one
chat,
of
and then
There you
my
go.
damn and medicine.
No, you don't make it. Man, you missed it by 1 fucking point.
It's important that it's a fucking point.
1 fucking
It's not just a
point.
point. It's a fucking point.
they're like, "Whoa, dude, you weren't trying to fuck me, were you?"
It was.
Whoa.
So now it would
Sorry.
be Andres' turn, but I have to make a roll for him.
Super garbage. Jesus.
It's his. Okay.
Question.
Yes.
Can I give him a health potion? Would that help? Do
That
anything?
would, yes. That would instantly give him hit points back, and he'd come back from 0, and he would wake up.
Okay. Can I give him a health potion?
Nope, you already used your action for medicine.
Well, what if my... Okay, I could just be like, oh my god, he needs a health potion, and that's my medicine check. Okay. No, I'll do
So
that.
here's Andres's.
The worst.
So
you like
Andres.
try to, you're like, bro.
But bro, you need a
Wait,
health
I have
potion. You're
this.
like poking him. So Andres
Like,
actually
try to smash it.
you see Andres like he's getting ready to like bring his greatsword in to like fight, and you see him start to like wobble as he like goes up against like puts his back up against one of the pillars of like the gazebo, and he's like trying to like keep himself standing. So he doesn't get his turn. But Mox gets to go. Yeah. Do you want Mox to attack Verona, or do you want him to go try help Athelstan?
No, go for the kill.
Okay.
Wait, what did Andres just do? He
He was gonna go for an attack, but something happened, and he basically like fell back into one of the pillars, and he like looks stunned.
Oh, okay.
He failed his con save. Alright, so here goes Maxed. So actually hit with that. I'll do 10 points of damage. And misses with his second attack. So she's still alive. We're back at the top, so Mr. Athelstan, make your next saving throw.
Yes!
You have a second success, sir. One more success and you come and you stabilize. You don't come back to consciousness, but you stabilize. Okay. So now it is just Verona's turn. She doesn't really have anything left at this point.
She burned everything?
She burned as much as she could in that like last one, so she's basically down to like one first level spell and a cantrip and cantrips. She's gonna risk it and go for the magic missile on Berserk because he looks like he's getting ready to die. It's not gonna do a whole lot, but it'll do some damage. So you take 4 points of damage. Got that, Froggy?
Know what?
4 points of damage.
Alright. So I'm down to 15.
Yep. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna check something.
Small world.
I'm actually gonna roll. Oh, okay. So she's smart. She did her magic missile, and she was just like, fuck, like, this is it. This is where it ends. And she, like, puts her hands up, and she goes, like, please don't kill me. I will give you whatever you want. We're still in combat, but the next person to go is actually April.
Bitch! Wait, this is Verona really saying this?
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. This is
Can I look
beautiful.
to Andreas and do one of those? Would you like me to do the honors, or would you want to do the honors?
Andres looks pretty stunned right now, so he's kind of just, like, trying to, like,
He's
refocus
stunned?
himself. So, I mean,
Stay
you
put.
could just kill her now.
Okay. I don't trust this shit. She's a powerful mage. Why would she just give up? Like,
Yeah.
why?
Kill
Are all her mirror images gone?
No, they're still up. I mean, they all do the same thing.
They're all cowering.
Yeah.
And should I ask her to like get rid of them?
Well,
If she's telling the truth, she should get rid of them.
yeah, if she gets any kind of rest, she's going to get her spell slots back, and so then therefore she'll be a danger again, so...
Any kind of rest? How long do you think a short rest is like an hour, right?
Yeah, and she needs a long
Not
rest.
like minutes.
I know.
Yeah,
but
and
if she
most-
wants to give up, then I'm just saying she's trying to buy time and trying to, like, stall, and... I don't
Yeah,
know.
but you can't get your spell slot that fast.
I'm just saying, like, I think it's some kind of ploy to, like, stall the whole thing and try and, like...
Yeah, I don't trust. So I think I'm gonna tell
I
her
think kill her.
to. If you're telling the truth, take away your enchantments, and I'll. We can talk this through like adults.
I mean, does
So I guess I can. Can I like hold action or something like
Yeah.
for her response?
Yeah, I mean, that's if she lives long enough, if the other people don't try to kill her. And that's the thing, is, like, everyone else gonna stand down and
I
listen to her, or
mean-
you're gonna kill her?
No. I want to kill her. She has done significantly amount of damage. I don't care what she has to say. She needs to die.
I mean, she can't really react. She'd have to wait until her turn to do that, right?
She can say something back now, but you can't have a full conversation.
So yeah, so what would she say back to that?
She would say, like, promise not to kill me, like, promise none of you will kill me, and I will drop my enchantments.
I don't think that's a very good deal, honey. Can I roll another medicine, or is Cody okay?
Oh no, he's still struggling. You can do another medicine.
I'll give him a health potion.
Can I just kill her?
Are you
It's
sure?
not your turn.
Shit, I don't want to, like... I just don't trust, like, I can't really go up to her and do stuff, and attacking a mirror image is just gonna dissipate it.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I really can't act in a way that would just be seen as attacking her even more, you know? I just don't think that she would give up fighting for her mom, you know? Like, her mom's a fucking empress. Why would you just stop?
Anybody want to roll an insight?
Oh yeah, I'll
well.
insight.
Wait,
I mean, I'd love
turn.
to, but I'm down, so.
You can't. Yeah, you're out.
I'll roll an insight.
I
There
have plus
is
6.
insight.
I'm gonna give this only to Felia because it's her turn.
I see intimidation and investigation. There's no insight.
Should be.
I'm looking right at it on my sheet.
Mine doesn't have it.
In between history and intimidation.
No, I have history and then intimidation. What is it?
Hit generate skills because it might pop up something for you.
Nope. I'm hitting it a bunch of times. What is it based off of?
Insight is wisdom.
Wisdom? Okay, I'll just do it manually.
That's really weird.
1d20 plus 2.
Nice.
Nice. Because of the nature of your crit on this one, she's being genuine as far as it's concerned, but it's a matter of self-preservation. She wants to stay
What is
alive. It's in a matter of, like, she maybe it's clearly like an underhand scheme, but not so much towards you, but maybe towards her mother. Maybe she wants to usurp either as the Empress or as in the household. Because now that her brother's dead, she would take place as the top of the house.
Right. Right.
Kill her anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm trying to think of what I can hit her with, really, because anything I hit her with is gonna be like, because her like defenses or her defenses are still up, right?
Yeah, because that was what her condition was. It's like you promise not to kill her, and she will drop all of her enchantments. No promises have been made by anybody, so they're still up.
Yeah, I'm not making any promises, bitch. I almost want to just like Eldritch Blast or something. Really stupid. Was she the one that used Shocking Grasp earlier, or was that a different?
That was the other mage.
Because I have that too. Okay, I think I'm gonna just do an Eldritch Blast because she still has all the mirror images up, so
Yeah.
if it hits one, it'll dissipate. What is it, a D? I'm looking up what it is, damage-wise. I think it's just like it's a D10 force damage. So I'm gonna roll that manually as well. I mean, I don't know if I'd have time to respond, so... She's just getting an Eldritch Blast to whatever I see fit. Whatever one I think is the real one.
Okay. So let's see.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, so it gets shunted to a mirror image and dissipates.
It dissipates. Alright. Like, bitch, you think I'm gonna believe you? Hell no.
Yeah. So
Can I
then,
kill it?
next is Froggy.
I'm just gonna kill her then.
She still has her mirror images up,
Yeah,
so
she's those two up.
be aware.
It's fine.
And you actually have to hit. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, that is how that works.
27 to hit?
27 will hit. Let me see.
Oh, yeah.
She does not shunt it.
So roll for damage.
Roll for damage.
So it's 8 plus 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rolling for my second attack.
Okay.
20.
20 will hit. I'm gonna have to roll again.
Alright.
Sorry. My brain's already starting
You're
to go all over the place.
very late.
It's part of getting old.
How do you remember anything then?
I keep a diary.
Okay. Do you even remember where that thing is? So she shunts it to the next one. So she's
I
got
was
one.
gonna say, I've
mirror
never
image left.
seen it.
Okay. So it's my turn then, I guess.
Guys, I've been drawing this gazebo bullshit in MS Paint
ahead.
this whole
Mr.
time.
Warmash.
Okay. Well, I guess I just give or do an action and just kind of pop open the thing, shove it into Athelstan's mouth, and just tilt his head back and just like breathe through your nose, come on.
So roll what that health potion does so you can get those hit points back.
Okay, then I know I have that written down. For that.
It should be 4d8 plus 4.
You know what? You don't have to tell me. Okay. 48 plus 4, and bada bing, bada boom, you get 21 health back.
Yay, I'm not so dead.
Dead to me, though.
I mean, you just saved me, so I can't be dead to you.
I give you the health potion to help you up. You're dead to me, and just walk off. Like, what? I'm confused.
Okay. So that is actually the end of your turn, Warmash.
I guess so, because I can't really make any attacks or anything, so yeah, I guess I'm done.
So I'm gonna check Andres now. I totally messed up his con save. He actually has a plus 10 to con, which is plus 10 to con save, which is ridiculous. Oh my god, he still failed. So he is out.
What?
Mox is gonna try to fight her because he saw Berserk
Andres.
doing it, so he's like, I'm just gonna go for it. First attack misses. Second attack hits. And he'll do 14 points of damage to her.
This to Verona?
Oh yeah, let me see if she shunts it. She does not, so she'll take that 14. Okay. And this is for Rona, because she's the only one left. And Mox is just like, Berserk's gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And he's just swinging away with his little sword. Okay, so we're back at the top. So now, Mr. Athelstan, you're awake. You have hit points. How does it feel being close to death?
You just realized that.
Feels good. I feel one with the world. Like,
You just realized
Alright,
that.
hippie.
You know, a half orc gave you CPR.
so I'm gonna pop my health potion because I don't feel like going down again.
Okay. And you guys have been keeping track of how many health potions you have, right?
Yeah, this is my last one.
Okay.
So
They have 60 more.
That's wrong.
I stocked up a long time ago. Remember, I went to a vendor. I was like, "How many do you have?"
Yeah.
Like, 10. It's like, "I'll take them all."
I remember.
I
I
had
remember that.
I had 4 before this fight, and this is my last one.
Yeah.
So, well, like the beginning of the fight.
think I have like 4 or 5 more
I
left.
have a ring of regeneration, so I get a d6 hit points every 10 minutes.
So I just doubled my hit points.
Nice.
I mean, there's no enemies around me right now, right?
No,
Like
just,
they're
just
more
Warmash
towards
standing
the-
over you like, you dead, bro.
I can just see him kicking him.
I mean, there's nothing else I can really do.
Yeah, taking your health potion was your action.
Yeah, and I don't really have any bonus actions, so unless I want to dash towards the action, which I really don't want to do right now.
Understandable.
So then it is Verona who is on there, and she is just like, "What are you guys, fucking idiots? I can tell you what my mother's defenses are."
It's more fun to find out on our own and just hit her. No, I'm kidding.
You don't get a say.
Yeah, I'm saying shit. No.
I can just see. We already have a plan for the traps. Let's throw this guy in.
Yeah, I want you to die.
Yeah, use her to booby trap or set off the booby traps.
Yeah, Apple Stan is gonna just run through it. It's fine. We got it. He survived once before.
Okay. Thank you, Burst Joy. It's taken some time to grow it. They said, yeah, I have a sweet beard.
I remember when you didn't have a beard.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Just a little baby face.
Since she knows the attacks aren't going to end, she's actually going to try to Shocking Grasp Berserk.
This bitch is so stupid.
I mean, you're not going to let her live, so she's just... There's no other
Well,
choice.
I mean, I like how she tried to bargain with, like, but I know my mom's mama. Because I want to be queen. Fuck you guys.
Isn't that everyone's
Literally
goal?
is what that is. Like, bitch.
12 will miss, so... Yeah, it's the end of her turn. April, it's your turn. Miss Ophelia.
Hit this bitch again. I'm just gonna do what I did before and do another Eldritch Blast, I think.
Okay, she's got her last mirror image up, so we'll see if she can shunt it or not. So she shunts the last one. Don't you have to roll for attack on Eldritch Blast?
Do you?
Yeah.
Fuck. Here, I'll do it.
So roll to see if you even attack. So you'll hit. You'll miss.
I will?
You'll miss, sorry. So you miss,
I'll
so
miss,
she
I'm
doesn't,
like-
she doesn't have to shunt it.
Dude, I don't play with Eldritch Blast enough. Sorry.
Yeah. Froggy, it's your turn.
Again, really?
Yeah?
Well, then I'm just
Yeah,
gonna kill
she's
him.
like going fast.
Okay.
Because there's not fucking 6 other people for you to fight.
Yeah, and she's out of spell
26
slots,
hit.
obviously.
So she shunts it. So her last mirror image is gone.
Her mirror image is gone.
Check again.
And you'll hit.
24. I'm going to re-roll that one.
Okay.
$17.
No, you just re-rolled the d10.
Oh, my
So it's
bad. Yeah,
15.
15. And that's... So
Okay.
15 and then adding the 8. Yeah. So she's dead.
so as I stab her with it, I'm like, I say to her, I pull her in close with the harbor, and I'm like, I hope you enjoy getting a up close view of your brother's harbor.
You know, and again, as any good villain, she like says in like her dying breath, she's just like, "You'll never survive against Mother," and just kind of like fades off in her own blood.
Oh man, I'm not bleeding.
Ah, you're bleeding.
Get your
That's
period?
karma.
So, you guys finished this fight. This was nice and brutal. A lot of you were very, very hurt.
Believe me, I'm
Okay.
fine. Yeah, I'm fine. You know,
Not in real
looking
life.
up.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm starting.
I
to
just
die.
came back to life, so it's cool.
That's what we'll conclude basically the session there, but there's one other thing, because Andres comes out of his stun, like, out of his motion, and he's seeing how badly injured everyone is, and, like, how much everyone is suffering. And with much, like
a tent you can sleep in.
with much, like, I can't even think of the word right now, he is, with a begrudging tone in his voice, he's like, if you all need to heal, he's like, I can create a shield for us for 1 hour. But if I do this, I will not have the strength to fight Minerva.
Oh, I don't think that's worth it, you guys.
Yeah.
I got a ring of regen. I can pop that. I still have some hit dice. I'm not really that.
Yeah. I can pop a lot of hit dice.
I also still have wrath I can use, like that bullshit.
And I still have 4 health potions.
So at this point, are we able to use hit dice or maybe spell slots to heal ourselves?
Yeah, you can use what you want. I'll give you hit dice, because again, like, lower party group and everything like that.
Oh. I have 10d6. I'm gonna use 3d6. Wait, how do can I roll it from my character sheet? Hit dice? No. I did 11.
And
59 out of 60 health, so. How do you roll that?
what?
Oh, it's this.
Yeah, you click on the D10 in the hit dice.
I see
and
it.
then
Yeah,
it'll
yeah.
ask how many you want to roll.
I tried hitting the hit dice part of it because literally every other skill is you click on that.
So yeah, how do my hit die work since I have 2 types?
They're the same type. Or no,
Okay.
no, Barbarian is D12. It's based on, you have to base it off of certain ones. So the fact you took Fighter, how many levels of Fighter do you have?
4.
So you have 4 D10s, and then the rest, so then the other 6 are D12s.
Yeah, so I'm gonna roll. You know what?
So wait, what ones did you use earlier?
Alright, so let's see.
Yeah, did you use any earlier before you started this fight?
No, I have not used any. Because I'm
just
looking
said that
at
you
my
have
app.
2.
No, no, I have
just
2.
2 types?
Yeah, I have 2 D10s. I'm looking at my app, and it says I have 2 D10s, and then 6 D12 dice.
Yeah.
Hit dice.
Yeah. But why don't you, if you only had 2, you used them at some point, because you're level 10, and that
Shut up, Mark.
it's only level 8.
I was the worst one.
Yeah, I mean,
I was generally the worst one.
Mark is always the worst one.
That's true.
there's a strong runner-up, though.
Yeah, I bet.
That's why
Oh,
we're
yeah,
all
who's
friends.
I'm not naming names right now.
Mm.
Alright, so Mazfu cannot join my campaign.
Right. Frogger, you're gonna roll your
I have
die
enough
already?
of those.
Okay. Really? I rolled all 6 of my D12 hit dice, and I get 56 hit points left.
Yes, be happy you got hit points back, and I'm letting
I mean,
you
that's
roll.
not bad.
I'm letting you roll a hit die.
Yeah, that's true.
You're muted, April.
That's like half your health, isn't it?
No, so I'm back up to 70 out of 118.
Yeah, I have 60 health total, so
Yeah,
a great
the
ball.
Oh,
most,
yeah,
the most you
yes,
could roll was
listen.
a 72, and you got a 56. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, as per the rules, didn't have to give you this, so don't complain.
Yeah. Don't ever complain to Mark. He will make it worse for you.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Quit your bitching.
So if everyone's done rolling hit die, done using those points and everything like that, we will call the conclusion there. This group has one more boss to fight, which is the big bad herself, Minerva.
I hope she makes herself out to be this big bad bitch, but in reality, she's like weak and squishy.
That'd be
Don't
great.
do
That'd be
that.
great.
But she's the Empress, so I don't believe she will be squishy. Sadly.
Why- I
Maybe
mean-
I'll just warlock and I'll like put her in another dimension for a bit, and then we can chill.
Food for thought. Where's Andreas' power going?
Oh god, to her. I'm hoping I can send her to another dimension. Andres can get all his power back, and then we're good. But you never know.
Or you dimension door Andres to another place, and all his power gets restored while hers gets depleted, and then we just rape her.
Oh,
No.
it got real. No.
No. So, anyways, yeah.
Terrible note.
I hope you guys enjoyed the terrible feelings you all had to deal with this night. Yes, unfortunately, someone did say that. Hopefully, it doesn't happen again.
We'll grape her.
Rape. You're the worst. But
Well, yeah, no, what?
thank you all for joining us this one. I hope you did enjoy this. We're actually going to go around real quick so everyone can introduce their character and give you a little bit about themselves, a little bit about the character so that you understand what's going on. So first we're going to go, for me, we're going to go right to left. So we're going to do April 1st. That
So
one.
talk about Philia's, like, as a character.
Yeah, just a little synopsis. What her
like-
class is, like, kind of a little bit about
Okay.
her, and then that's it.
Okay, so she's a tiefling sorcerer. She was brought up as an orphan into basically like slave labor in an inn and had to make her way by sleeping for secrets, basically. So she's got really great skills in getting people to do what she wants them to do, but make it sound like it's their idea. I always like to do that. Say that she does that, but I don't know how successful that is most of the time.
Right.
It's always a running joke that she's just a big whore, but really she's like never sleeps with anybody. But she likes people to think that she does. So Philia comes from that, like her name in general. She owns a bar and is generally a selfish person, so that's pretty general stuff
Yes,
about
it
her.
is. Awesome. Next is Warmash, the colorful orc.
Yes.
He was pink.
Pinkish, yeah, like his particular tribe, is a very hardcore raiding tribe, and so they are kind of genetically sunburnt, I guess. So pink-ish orc, I guess. However you wanna-
red.
Light red. Okay, guys. Yeah, he was actually a hardcore barbarian. Did the whole raiding thing. Got kicked out for
Losing.
long story short, yeah, they went to a monastery, and then a single monk, did the whole warrior code and goes, "Hey, I'll make you a deal. I'll beat your best fighter, and if I beat him, you guys turn and leave." And of course, they're like, "Yeah, sure." They laughed at him. My character was selected and lost, and then because they honored him, they're like, "Okay, yeah, we lost. We'll hold up to the agreements. We won't do anything in this monastery." But then they shamed and kicked out Warmash, and of course, then the monastery monks were like, "Oh, okay, come on in." After some time of him raging against the world for years on end. But yeah, that's pretty much Warmash now.
Warmash, yep. A collection of
Angry.
confusion. So then next we're going to do Berserker.
So I'm Berserker. I'm a Dragonborn, by the way. I come from a Outlander tribe. Uh, Me and actually I have a twin brother. We left together in search of this legendary armor to make our tribe great again, but we got captured by uh, a very, what would you say, a very bad country called Class.
No, Uznok.
And Uznak, sorry. And during the escape, my twin brother died. So I was continuing on to finish our quest that we started on. But then I met up with Ophelia and this group and got involved in this crazy adventure. And I actually just found out that my brother's still alive. So that's going to be fun investigating that. And Mox, if you guys are wondering, he's a lizard folk NPC that I've kind of adopted as a replacement brother. So he's very badass. And yeah, that's about it.
All right. Nice. Dragonborn always full of themselves as usual. So, last but not least, the mighty Red
It's like
Ranger
in,
himself,
in real life.
Mr. Athelstan.
Athelstan, also known as Cody, which I just started streaming on Cody Hoyt 26. We're on Wednesday nights around like 9:30 Pacific time. My character actually came out of a one-shot where we were involved in saving a town, which involved like a lich, actually multiple liches, and I found this artifact, which was a sash, which actually granted me the powers of the Red Rider, which is where I get my fire resistance.
Go Power Ranger.
So nicknamed the Red Ranger because I'm a ranger, and then I'm the Red Rider. I met up with this party because Philia also has the white. It's not a sash. It's
It's a scarf.
what is it?
Scarf.
Scarf. Which therefore finds the White Rider. So my goal is to find the other riders to therefore be at full power.
And no, my character's the worst and won't give it to him outright, if you're wondering.
Yeah, it's been a nice struggle between the two of them. It's been tons of fun. I am Waite and Stream. This is a channel that I run. I'm actually going to be running it more often. I'm going to be playing games during the day. I think I'm actually going to do tomorrow. I'm going to start Horizon Zero Dawn. I've already played through it, but I love that game, so I'm going to play through it. And since they announced the expansion, I'm going to play through that game, and then when the expansion comes out, play that. Usually we would play the Wednesday night game here on this channel, but due to work conflict, we're not doing it because I'm actually one of the characters in there. I was terrible. I was a terrible, terrible person. And now that that character's gone, I can kind of...
Not sad to see her gone.
Is that a question mark? Sorry.
It's never a question.
We won't go there.
So, like I said, I'm Waite and Stream. I DM this game. I actually usually DM it on Sundays. This is the first time, maybe the only time, depends, that it'll be streamed like this. It was actually tons of fun. It was a lot of work, but I'm always down for doing a bunch of stuff. But as always, guys, thank you for joining me on this one. Thank you for joining us on this one. All of you guys who came into the chat today, Burst Joy, Mo's Fool, you guys were great, active in the chat, always love that. I hope you guys hit the follow button today on Twitch, that would be fantastic. And for you, Phage went, I know you've been lurking, but it's fantastic that you showed up and just watched us do the shenanigans and watched me crush these people and burn as much of their stuff as possible so that they get to the final boss fight. It'll be kind of spectacularly crazy. Yeah, and
Also
so...
Batwoman.
Yeah. Batwoman 22, she's no longer here, but she was fantastic when she joined in. She probably had to go to bed or something like that. But as always, guys, thank you for joining us.
Also Art at the beginning.
Yes, Art, he was here too, in replace of Hitmoose. but no one can fully replace Hip Moose. He is one of a kind.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining us in this one. And as always, we will just wait and see for the next one.
Yay.
Bye, everyone.
See you guys.